One West, y'all. I'm Shy Excel, man. And let me tell you something. We different over here. We big steppers. Let's go.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Yo, what you say? No, we don't play you out your mind. Watch what you say, that type of shit could get you lined. And if you search, then let me tell you what you'll find. The city is mine. Just a mud who became the pick of the litter. Now my name ring bells when you talk heavy hitters. Nice nigga, but don't make me transform like Thriller. Sam Cooke a nigga beat like I was born by the river. Go get her, you piss her, you get off of the shitter. Can't put you in the spotlight, you niggas are with her. Keep an eye open around for any nigga that slither. Cause it ain't no sunshine here like Bill Withers, whoa. Fuck you know about this life I live. How you gon' talk to me like I ain't lose no rib? Like I ain't lose no crib, ain't lose no kid. Ain't sleep in my car and I ain't lose no gig. Shit, I never gave an order that I ain't did. And I ain't never take a fucking thing that I wouldn't give. Always kept it a bill, homie, I ain't fib. And if I had to go sit, then I just do my bid. Yo, my whole team full of steel beams we can't fold. Your whole circle full of some squares you can't roll. That's why we always take it to levels you can't go. Talk shit, but you can see me with these hands though. If looks to kill like Cyclops, these niggas wanna see me in Pine Box. Know that on my watch, got a better chance to rewind clocks when you quit nigga when time stops, bitch. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa.
This flow is award-winning. Torment him, bomb to death, I'm bored with him. Trash him, throw him away with the has-beens. Ice cold with the flow, I'm Alaskan. You was in the fucking jungle in the past tense. I be with the lions, they my friends, Carol Baskins. And like her, they'll never find a body. Tiger stripe tracksuit, feeling like Joe Exotic. Shit, I don't know what it is, but I know I got it. Feeling like Alonzo, surgical with the shotty. All you see is skull and bones, Illuminati. Probably, I be the illest nigga to do it. I just talk shit on the beat and they call it music. I just come provide you with heat, remain the coolest. You ain't never been in the street with all the shooters. I was sipping yak with rioters and looters. Gotta keep my boots laced, shoot straight. Run up on you with the deuce 8 in a screw face. It's bad out here, my style effortless. 2 hands hugging a Ruger, so affectionate. A lot of suckers don't want war, I'm respecting it. Biggest stepper, snatch a plate, the hood starving. Cause they got beard shoot trays like James Harden. Straight from NY to Philly, we still mobbing.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, One West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas, my niggas. Certified One West hitters, whoa. 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 Whoa.
Ooh, 27 Club.
Right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Florida Lee on my top, this a Saints hat. This the third can't be been in, he a J-Cat. Nigga tryna steal the sauce, yeah, I hate that. But I ain't make the rules, I can't change that. New bottle, new wine, yeah, I can't crack. Look, flag on the play, they grabbing face masks. Niggas always saving hoes, where your cape at? The only killer that you know without no face tag. Hell yeah, my bitch bad, Proverbs 31, yeah. This is not a drill, I be 30'd up, yeah. He about to crack the sky, you better hurry up. It's all bad when you see us hang that jersey up. It's mad brick, I got the blick with my cover on. He a fed, he a op, got his cover blown. Look, I'm really outside without no scully on. It's One West, bitch, I'm on with my brothers on. on. He got ranked, then he left, he broke another oath. I got the plate, we about to take another zone. They was sleeping on a team, now they comatose. Left his brother out to dry, I guess he wanna fold. Put the oil on his head, that's another soul. I try to tell him we a pro, don't do this shit at home. She unhappy, left her man, she a 304. He try to justify that shit, he broke the penal code. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Gotta watch these niggas, they be cointel. Lil' bro ain't never killed nobody, but I know he will. It's on me, yeah, where I go, yeah, that's the holy seal. My niggas itching when it's up, you better not touch a chair. Ooh, I'm with the extra, that's off the back. He ain't loyal to his brothers, how you follow that? She either working with her hands or she off her bag. Broke bitches, yeah, they done that, give me a heart attack. You see the banner, but my head, I'm a part of that. These niggas cowards, pussies, we don't want no parts in that. They let our warrior out of prison, he ain't going back. And don't be speaking on the truth, cause we with all of that. Look, before they started dissing, they was fans first. You will never catch me digging in no man purse. Really put my brick in, that's why my hands hurt. And don't be speaking bullshit, that make my head hurt. Look, I done burnt my fingers from the Michael Drake. For the brotherhood, I done threw my life away. I never see him, tell him come out from their hiding place. We can't do it, we told them we gon' find a way. They rather march 1,000 deep, we rather feed the people. They wouldn't put on all black, now he reading Hebrew. UPK the standard if you speak on Hebrew. Don't think they solid, get with them niggas just gon' leave you. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship.
You want to know why? Because the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's a fact. And the Israelite school of UPK, under Commanding General Yohana, is the authority in the Bible on earth, period, in these times being. So for that, give it up for your God and King. What I'm about to do is give you a authentic One West breakdown of Matthew chapter 10. But before I do, I must say the water to Officer of 1,000, Lakam Yala, that's right, for his relentless series in Matthew, in the whole book of Matthew. He's been contacting every captain he could find, generals alike, you know what I'm saying, to get the breakdown of Matthew. Matthew lays the foundation. It's one of the books that lays the foundation of the New Testament. All right, it's where you can find the birth of Christ and how it happened. It's where you can find the miracles of Christ, the youth of Christ, his encounters with people that were in the ghettos of Galilee, people that were, in the synagogues, the people that wanted to unalive him and put him straight underneath the ground just out of envy, just because he knew more, just because he was a better person. And then let me help you understand something. For you being a better person than a man that does not want to be better, you're a threat to him. Remember that. Listen, it's not like you'll be better than Christ when it comes to the things he went through. You're going to go through the same thing. So we're going to break this down line by line. Here a little, there a little. Old school, One West, ISUPK fashion. All right. Questions on the topics will be granted. Other than that, let's get through the chapter. I don't want to be long-winded. So if I start being long-winded, the brother could just, slack it. You know what I mean? But I want to get through this breakdown. All right. So we're starting at Matthew chapter 10, verse 1. Got a microphone or no? We ain't using the microphones? All right. Matthew chapter 10, verse 1.
Come on. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 1. And when he called unto him his 12 disciples.
When he had called. You got to read what you see.
And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease.
Doesn't that sound familiar? Sound like the prayers that we pray when we face the east. We ask the Lord to give us the power against unclean spirits and all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai, our King. And we thank our God for it. What you seeing in the internet today, when you looking at brothers like Captain Cesaria, give him a hand. He's allowing the earth to see what brothers with priests, holy prophets in the Israelite school of UPK have been doing for over half a century. We've been out in the streets. We've been battling, dispelling the lies, because that's a big part of casting out demons, casting out devils. Devils are lies. Casting out the lies that you thought were real your entire life. Who can give me some examples of devils that a person may be cursed with or have in his mind? Don't all answer at one time, please. Go ahead.
Devils, meaning drug dealer.
Yes, give him a hand. Who else?
Salakia, sir, believing that Christ, one, was born without Joseph, and then two, that he came for everybody on the planet.
Yes. Those are devils. Anybody else? Go ahead.
Salakia, sir, that the laws are done away with.
That the laws are done away with. Jesus. What else we got? Anything else? One of the biggest things that makes a Christian think it's okay for him to continue to sin. Now, of course, saying that the laws are done away with, but what makes them believe that they can continue to sin?
Like, sir, if I may.
Go ahead, please.
Kind of piggybacking on what also Lakam had said about them not believing that Yahweh Shah was created of a man, thinking that he's God, so that the standard is impossible to reach, and that they're just automatically born sinners, so they damn near ain't got no choice but to remain in sin.
Yes, those are definitely tenets of Christianity. I'll give you another one. That God loves the sin and the sinner. That's a lie. Brother, that's a lie from the depth of hell. It comes from the pit, and it also leaves a man without having any accountability for the things that he does. Now, we also teach against the devil that says Jesus Christ is a white man. God is a white man. That the angels are white beings. And that the Israelites are white even to this day. Those are all lies. And we have to fight against them. How do we fight against them? With the power that our King is giving us. Here's what you understand. Christ put a spirit out in men like Abba Bivens and the 7 heads that founded the Israelite School EPK, brother, and he equipped us with exactly what them brothers in the New Testament had. The same priesthood under him, brother. That's a heavy, heavy thing to have. You cannot squander that. No matter who says that they got the truth, you cannot believe that there's more than one truth. There's only one. And the foundation for anybody who's saying that they're in the truth or have the truth comes from the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. With that being said, hold up, give it up for Captain MILWAUKEE, Midwest Master of Mayhem. He sat down yesterday with the chairman of the Black Panther Party, the son of Fred Hampton Jr., yesterday in a podcast. And brother, when I tell you, I ain't even finished it yet, but what I've seen thus far, Chicago don't even understand who they should be following. They should be following Captain MILWAUKEE. That's who they should be following. Who follows Commanding General Yohana, which follows our King Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, as you know, which follows the Most High. There's only one pathway to the Lord, and that's through the Israelite School of UPK, because we have the truth. We are the body of the truth, the home of the truth, and there's no way to get to Christ without being in here. There's no way the Lord will acknowledge you without being in here. When the scriptures are written of 10,000 years from now, they're not going to have the purple faggots in it as being men of God. They're going to have them in it as being imposters, fake Israelite groups. And then you know what's going to stand? The Israelite School of UPK is going to be known as the continuation of the body of Christ, resurrected, like the Lord said, after 3.5 years. 3.5 days in the scripture. That's when the UPK came on the scene. Now, with that being said, Captain Cesaria is doing an excellent and wonderful job at portraying what we've been doing in the streets for so long. And it's because of brothers like Satnetta, who came on that street corner and brought us a victim and put it online for everybody to see the might and power of our power, Yahweh. That was it. And then we sliced him up in a nice old One West faction. Right. You understand? Like, the way we did him was incredible. And then when you see somebody beat up your champion, it hurts. But it came with a certain, damn, people are drawn to it, man. Captain Zaryak is now the EBK. He's the everybody killer. And I want the world to understand that this brother is not alone. Right. So the moment you think that, you know, something can happen to Captain Zaryak, right, brother, rethink it. That's right. You understand? Because there are thousands of Captain Cesaryaks raised under Commander General Yohana. And that's the beauty of this priesthood. They thought when they unalived Christ that was it. No more of this guy and his craziness, what he's talking about against Rome. He's telling you that what he's about to teach you is going to make you he's going to make you enemies of the people that you love forever. Because the people that you love forever love America, or they loved Rome. He was an enemy to Rome, and when they got rid of him, they thought that was it. And then they heard he's back. How? We just unalived this cat. Then when he left, everybody seen him leave. They're like, "Oh, okay. No, you can't breathe easy," because he left 12 generals out here to continue to build his army. And that's exactly what he did. And those brothers were absolutely brave in what they did to hold on to the truth. Even, brother, don't you know these brothers were unalived in a gruesome way? Like, these brothers were hunted down, incarcerated, and unalived. Stephen was done dirty, Ak. He was done dirty because he just wouldn't come up off the truth. And that's what you have to be. And that's what Matthew 10 is about to tell you have to be. Now, there's a great weight that comes with having this type of power. And the minute that fame is going to turn into disdain. Because, brother, when we start taking, it's one thing to have the money from the people. But, brother, when you start taking the minds of the people, What happens is you upset the system that has been able to keep you oppressed in America for 400 years, 500, 600 years. And now you become a brother. America has stretched itself in every different, it's like fighting 6 different wars right now. The biggest war to them is you. Man, let's read. Without further ado, let's continue. Christ went out and found these brothers. And he found them working. You understand? Found these brothers working. He wanted to find out what their work ethic is. And these brothers they just happened to be the right cats to follow him. Listen, once you get the right cats, this is for every camp in the UPK that wants to build men. I know you look at me and you say, oh man, Milwaukee, Captain Dabar moved to Milwaukee. They only been there for a couple years. They got brothers, they got a school building. How did they do that so quick? Listen, seemed quick to y'all, but it seemed like a lifetime to me. You understand? And it's only through the power of the Lord that it could ever happen. Because this isn't the Dabar Ahmath show. This is our King's show. All you have to do is plant the seeds, and brothers, and soon they will grow. Some flowers just grow quicker than others. In the right conditions, you have to create the right conditions in order for these things to grow. So Barakatha how shot for you, brothers. Because there was a time when it was only me and Rapayala here. And then there was a Munga bar. Then there was other brothers that just came in. About 8 brothers came, act like they was gonna do something. A couple brothers got raised up as a trooper. They left. This work is hard, brothers. That's right. This one is hard. This is a hard job to do because it's unpopular. That's right. It's unpopular. You understand? You want to go and do things that make you feel good. You feel like you're missing out on living life. Brother, this is living life. Here, this is the fight that counts. Later, for all of that, you'll be able to play in the kingdom. You haven't earned it yet. Christ went out and got them 12 men. And those men were the right ones for the job that laid the foundations. Do you see, as powerful as Christ is, he's teaching you something. He's teaching you military structure. And that's exactly what I've been telling you brothers here. Before we can expand and grab this city up, first, there's a time where you have to gravitate to your captain and learn everything that it is and what it takes to be a man of God and sit in that for a while. The time is going to come where you have to go out and do your thing. It's coming. But this is how your king did it, because once you're solid in this, you're solid in this. That's just it. So this is how he did it. This is the formula that he used. Matthew chapter 10 is my favorite chapter in Matthew. I don't even know how it came to be that I get to teach it. I didn't do this. I didn't do this like on purpose. I'm telling you, I didn't even say nothing to Lakam y'all about this. I never told him this was my favorite chapter. Nothing. He just did it. It just fell on me. It was supposed to be for Captain Cesariak, EBK. But by the grace of the Lord, I'm more than honored to be able to break it down.
That's right.
So let's get to it. Now, one thing you have to realize, you have to have power against unclean spirits. So all of those unclean spirits are those things. Give me an example. I'll tell you. Those things that make a person unholy or unrighteous towards the law. Just those things, like the profane things that men do and say, the haughty gestures that women do, you know, just all of that kind of stuff. You understand? Hold on, let me take this call real quick. Hello? Hey. Yeah, I know. She told me. She hit me up. Yeah, she told me. Yeah. I think. Yeah, nah, I didn't. But I don't feel like I had So now, to get rid of unclean spirits, you have to be able to recognize unclean spirits. Can someone in here, don't raise your hands at all at once, raise your hand and give me an example of what an unclean spirit is? Go ahead.
Slight, sir.
Because 1 second, in order to have the power against unclean spirits, you're going to have to be able to identify an unclean spirit. Go ahead.
Slight, sir. An unclean spirit would be something is even as small as depression or anything that compromises the morality of a man is an unclean spirit.
That's for sure. Now give me some examples.
Like, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
Addiction.
Give them a hand. Addiction is absolutely an unclean spirit. Dabar Muhammad was breaking down, trauma. Trauma leads to, like, understanding that trauma is the primary unclean spirit, is the bigger portion of what you run into, helps you understand how to cast them out. You understand? It gives you power against the unclean spirit because now you can break it down. Trauma. From trauma comes what? Addiction. Addiction, sexual abuse, alternative lifestyles. Give me some more. Unclean habits, unclean foods, lewd behavior.
It's like you, sir.
Yes, whoredoms. Go ahead.
Damn, I just had the one word in my mind, but that just slipped. But violence.
Yes, violence, ultra violence, exceedingly great amounts of violence, aggression. Go ahead.
Like, sir, the use of drugs and the abuse of that which is not prescribed by a pharmacist.
Absolutely. And those are all symptoms of a bigger problem. Now, even the things we wear, the things we say can be profane and unclean. So smoking is an unclean spirit. Eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster are unclean spirits. Being a whore or a whoremonger, those are unclean spirits. Watching pornography is an unclean spirit. Running trains on girls is a very unclean spirit. Letting a woman stick a toy in your butt is a very unclean spirit. You understand? Alcoholism is a very unclean spirit. Cocaine use, heroin use, all these other opioids. I mean, come on, we got 1,000 things that are unclean, but also dancing in a lewd way, dressing in a lewd way. You understand? Like all of these things that we do as a people that are contrary, like you said, to the moral compass that a man has, but they have to be broken down in sections for you to understand exactly what an unclean spirit is, because the biggest thing is to know, like a doctor does. You're a doctor in the spirit. You're a doctor in the law. So you got to be able to have the right diagnoses and then prescribe the right counsel, prescribe the right remedy or medication. And some may be very bitter. Who saw what Bow Wow did? Who saw how gay Bow Wow looked when he took a blunt out of a grown man's mouth and smoked it that quick? I sent it to you out on Instagram. He in a music video looks at the dude and goes, it just was so gay. I sent it to Captain Zaryak. I sent it to you. I sent it to Shapat. And brother, the cat Dontario was roasting them. Dontario from the west side of Chicago, right? You know, the cat that be roasting everybody. He said, man, what in the testosterone? He said, cuz got his testosterone levels is at an all-time high. I said, damn, like And we don't really know how. I was talking to a brother at the Slave today, me and him talking about women and, you know, all the stuff that they want to do. Like, okay, being having a lust for attention from women, that's an unclean spirit. I just want you to understand that. And you have to identify that kind of stuff. Selfishness is an unclean spirit. Envy is an unclean spirit. If you're not a man that can identify that, then, brother, you're going to have to get sharp in this. These are the things that make a man able to captain over men, to general over men, to have superiority over them. And having rank over man isn't about belittling a man. It's about you have to step out the way so that you can survey these men to keep them safe and in the right direction. You are serving these brothers. You are the light, or you're the guiding factor for them. It's damn near like if this brother had a blindfold on and you are leading him, he's holding on to your arm or your curtail, and you're leading him. You have to be the brother to serve a brother, to lead him to where he needs to be until he can get into the light. That's the whole point, right? So with that being said, now understanding what an unclean spirit is takes you to a point where now you can address the right spirit. And this is what Christ was talking about. To give you power against unclean spirits. Read.
Verse 2. Now, names.
Nope. To give you power against unclean spirits. The next line says what?
To cast them out.
And that's something that you have to do. When you see an unclean spirit and you recognize what an unclean spirit is, your job is not to make that spirit feel comfortable. Who knows what it means to cast something out? Raise your hand. Go ahead.
To cast it out means to completely get rid of it.
Give me a visual, something that I can relate to on what casting something out looks like. Go ahead.
It's like, sir, somebody that's heavy smoking weed, or that loves to follow the cultures of the heathens.
But just to cast them out. Just give me that cast them out.
To teach them the truth to where they're following the truth now instead of doing what they did.
You're absolutely right. But I got to give you this visual. Give him a hand. I got to give you this visual. Remember when Christ went into the temple and the money changers and the brothers was in there doing fraudulent stuff and playing people for money? You understand? And he didn't like that. What did he do? He cast them out of the temple. But how did he do it? Go ahead.
Slide, sir, with a scourge.
This is your mindset. Your mindset on a spiritual level has to be like that. While you identifying what this unclean spirit is, your mind should be braiding up that whip. Now, what you braiding that whip up with is exactly what you need to whip that evil spirit's ass out. Now, with that, now you have to be relentless with how you do this. You understand? Yes, I'll take some more, please. The water. You have to be relentless with how you use that weapon as well. You got to be precise with that. I'll give you another example of casting them out, something that'll make sense because of what we're doing, like where we are today in modern history. Remember the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Every time it came on, it showed a clip of Jazzy Jeff getting what?
Like, sir, getting tossed out of the house.
That's casting them out. You got to do that to unclean spirits. You can't sit down, oh, I understand, and pacify and, make spirits comfortable. Because let me tell you something about these demons that be in people. They know you. And if they look at you and say, "Oh, yeah, that's us. He with us," they not gonna hear you when you say it's time. When you get to spit, they're gonna look at you and be like, "Yeah, nah. How do I know you? Because I live in you too." But you can't be unclean and cast out an unclean spirit. It just doesn't work like that. So that's why you're looking at so many brothers that try to do what we do in the UPK, but they really don't get it. They don't got it. You understand? When you got to be like, I don't know who that was that kicked him out. I think that was Uncle Phil. You got to be Uncle Phil. You just got to sit back, take it, and when you identify him, cast him out. Don't shake hands with it. Don't become friends with it. Don't dance around it. Straight kick him out. Because one second, I'm coming to you. Because if the wrong individual walked in this door right now, everybody would want to just get up and kick him out. That's how you have to do that when you're dealing with the minds of your people. When you see unclean spirits in them, you have to right away kick those spirits out. Now, here's what you might do when you kick them spirits out. You might make a person never want to come around you again. And it's like that. I have family members that's like that. I got family members who, when I get to talking to them about the truth, they just want to leave. They don't ever want to talk to me no more. It's contentious, and that's what this chapter is about. Matthew chapter 10 is about that. That's what we're talking about. Go ahead. You had a question?
Salakia, sir. I just wanted to just piggyback off of what you were saying real quick. Salakia. So I recall in my about 3-4 years back, I was getting counsel from you about a sister that I was dealing with in the past, and it was a strong demon. And I remember specifically you told me how to talk to the demon, and that was the first time being in the truth to where I actually witnessed the demon talk back to me, like actually encompass the body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was that Asmodeus demon.
Right.
I remember you telling me how to deal with it. And then eventually, like you said, because that sister didn't want to get rid of that demon.
Listen, a lot of sisters been in love with Asmodeus since they were 5 years old. Asmodeus is that thing, brother. Asmodeus is that thing that has a woman thinking that she's equal to a man, or she can go toe to toe with a man. A video just came out with a sister who was in a relationship with another sister who was the child's mother of a man who has another wife. He moved on from this idiot, obviously. Give him a hand. But now this woman goes and gets with a woman, not another man, but the woman who wants to be the man in the relationship, goes in the house, comes out with a bag, pulls a firearm out, and when she pulled a firearm out, before she can lift it, the brother said, "Oh, you pulled a firearm out on me," and did what men do. Don't put yourself in a situation with a man that you're not ready to go there with. Men are absolutely warriors. Women should not be warriors. So when you get out in the world, use your femininity. That is your strength. That is your power. But to think that you're about to go toe-to-toe in warfare with a man, and I'm talking about real men. I'm not talking about effeminate men. I'm talking about men who understand life, who know how to defend and protect. Don't do that. She pulled that weapon out, and that brother gunned her ass down. Now, that's one less sister out here. And let me tell you something. The unclean spirit on her wants to be masculine. It wants to, because she's acting like a man. She wants to be a man, then she ran into a real man. Real men don't play that. We just don't do that. So now identifying the unclean spirit and then casting them out is exactly what we are to learn in the UPK. Read. Read.
Come. And to heal all manner of sickness.
Now, all manner of sickness are those sicknesses. Like those unclean spirits make people sick. You can see them deteriorating. Like when I go back home, like to Birmingham, where I'm from, And I see the people that I grew up with, they look unhealthy. Why? Because they've been living with unclean spirits ever since I can remember. And they don't even notice me. When I know who they are, I could be standing right behind them in the line in the grocery store. Grew up with them. Some of them I'd have had fights with. Some of them I'd have, done things, what I'm saying, dumb stuff out there in the hood with. Just grew up with them from elementary school all the way to high school. They don't even know who I am. I know exactly who they are, but they look skinnier and beat down. You can see the demon on them. The oppression is the remember I was telling you, there's a primary sickness and then there's symptoms to that sickness. Oppression is a primary symptom. Trauma is a primary symptom. Abuse is a primary symptom. Poverty is a primary symptom. And because of that, a primary symptom. And because of that, the primary uncleanness. But then after that, you have the things that come with it, the symptoms of it. So homosexuality isn't the primary cause, it's a symptom of sexual abuse. You see what I'm saying? The Christian church, they foster that spirit. They foster that unclean spirit. You understand? Fake Israelite groups foster that. And this is why in the UPK we say every religion outside of the UPK is Christian. No matter whether you Hindu, Buddhist, Islam, doesn't matter. It's all Christianity because they all share the same thing. They share the same mindset. Read on.
In all manner of disease.
And when you get rid of the sickness, you're on the path to curing the disease. Remember, the disease is the poverty. The disease is the sexual abuse. The disease is all of it, but then the sicknesses and the symptoms come after that. Those are the things that follow. So what Christ was doing is he's telling you that he called 12 men to help him do this, to teach them how to do this. Read on.
Come.
And he's going to name them all. Before we even do this, can anybody name the 12 disciples without looking at this book? Go ahead. Without looking at the book.
Like Paul, Peter.
I'm sorry. You said who? Paul? Paul.
It's like you want before Paul got there.
Paul wasn't one of the 12 disciples.
You're right.
He was underneath the disciples.
Judas. Matthew. Peter. Simon. John. Simon. I think it was another.
It was another Simon. You don't know, and that's why I posted it. I posted it online this week. Y'all didn't see me do it. I posted them online because a lot of people think Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and all of those were all of the. No. Some of them wasn't even the 12. One of the 12s. Some of them were just popular scribes that rode with Christ. You understand? Go ahead.
So there was two Judases, right?
Two Judases? No, sir. Where did you get that from? Let's read it. Let's read what the 12 is. Why would you say two Judases?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if there was.
Talking about in the New Testament?
I thought there was in the 12 disciples there was four, and out of the four there was two that had the same name each side.
That was Simon and Simon. Then I think there's two Jameses too, ain't it? Let me see. We got to read them. We're about to read them. You'll find out who they were. And Judas was replaced. Judas was replaced. All right, let's get to it.
Come. Verse 2. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. The first, Simon.
Go ahead, priest. Young priest in training.
Who is called Peter. And Andrew, his brother. James, the son of Zebedee. And John, his brother. Verse 3. Philip and Bartholomew. Thomas and Matthew, the publican. James, the son of
You got it?
Alphaeus. And Lebbaeus.
Also known as Thaddeus.
Whose surname was Thaddeus. Verse 4.
What?
Simon, the Canaanite, and Judas,
Iscariot. But I don't put Judas in there. Once he betrayed Christ, we get rid of him. It's Matthias. Matthias, two brothers who was underneath those cats, rolled the dice to see who was going to replace Judas. So when Judas betrayed Christ, he got replaced. He went and committed suicide. Go ahead. You know what you're going to ask?
He was replaced by Paul.
No, he wasn't. No, he was not. Paul was not a 12. He was not a general. Paul was not a general. He said he's the least in all of them. He was like an officer of 50. You understand? Paul was not up there with them. He was underneath those cats. They sitting them out to go do stuff. They had rank over them. There was 12 positions, 12 general disciples underneath Christ. And then underneath them is where the ranks filled out. We know that based off of how when Christ fed the people, he had 5,000 men who came to him in ranks. You understand? Same thing we do at the Passover. At the Passover, the women don't eat first. The troopers don't eat first. The officers don't eat first. The captains don't eat first. The generals eat first. Then the captains in their rank. Then the officers in their rank. Then the troopers. Then the sisters. And then the kids. This is how it goes. Where do we learn that from? People say, man, that's wrong. Y'all need to let the women and the children eat first. Well, that's not what Christ did. You understand? Christ didn't do that. Now, if Christ was in your face, would you say he was wrong? Absolutely not. You would not. You would just be like, oh, omnipotent one. Because you wouldn't want to get your throat slit. There's a reason for everything. Who eats first shows that you have honor for the person that protects you and fights on your behalf and guards you and is your security. Otherwise, if you have famished soldiers, it's easy to get rid of them. And then now the women and children are free game. Once I got the women and children, I got the land. Okay, should have fed the soldiers first. Stupid. You know, whole armies have been wiped out because they was hungry. That's why they go to that's if you didn't know, that's why soldiers pillage villages, right? It's not to go rape women sexually abuse women like Esau does. Esau go like when they went to Vietnam, do you know how much nastiness they was doing over there? They was destroying whole villages, taking women and children back, little boys, and sexually abusing them, man. When they was done, they would unalive them, chop their heads off, and burn the bodies up with the village. How do I know this? Because my Uncle Horace was there. He watched these white men doing this, man. Tried to fight against them. And look, that's why they was fighting against each other in the jungles. Because black men wasn't with that. You understand? We wasn't doing that. White men were doing that. They was doing it in Iraq. I'm telling you, listen, go do your research. White men were doing this in Iraq and Afghanistan. And it's nasty. It's nasty. Let's keep going. Read verse 5, I think. Now he's about to give them the orders. Now, not only did Christ, he chose them, he taught them how to get rid of unclean spirits, how to identify them, how to cast them out, to heal the disease and the sicknesses, right? He names them in order. So that is the order from highest to lowest. Now read.
Come. Who also betrayed him. Verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth.
Now, Yahushua, of course, sent forth means to send them out. He gave them orders to go do something. Read.
And commanded them, saying.
He didn't ask them. Go ahead. I'm sorry, please.
Sorry, sir.
He don't need it.
So this, I'm just thinking about what you just said when you said he named them in order. Whenever he named off Peter first, that makes sense. That's why Christ told Peter that upon this rock will I
build my church. Absolutely.
It made sense in my head when you said it.
Absolutely. And this is the ranking in order. Yeah, and that's just how it went. We usually try, when we name the 7 heads, to name them in order. When we name the generals, we name them in order. And if we name them out of order, we'll say Salakia. Not this. It's not in order. This is just in any particular order. And it's always common practice to do this. So don't shy away from that, because that's absolutely one West. Everything should be done in decency and in order. And if it isn't, then you should acknowledge, hey, Salakia, I'm not naming them in order. Please forgive me. I just want to list them to you. Why? Because it's always been one West to give that order the way it is. The Bible does the same thing. All right, let's read. Let's get a man to relieve him on his on reading real quick. Kananya, could you read?
Verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Why would he say that? He would say that because when you're looking at the New Testament, after Matthew and Mark and Luke and John, you're seeing Romans, Acts, Corinthians, you're seeing Thessalonians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. You're seeing all these different places that we were scattered. Those are the way of the Gentiles. The Gentiles own those places. It's just like going to a different state in America. It's still we don't run this. We're not the first class citizens there, but we want to be like them, so we do everything like them. So when they celebrate 4th of July, we're celebrating the 4th of July. Labor Day coming up. You want to know how many black people are going to be out here for Labor Day weekend? People are going to get unalived. You're going to see high-speed police chases. Kia boys are going to be in a major effect in the ghetto. It's happening. And it's all in the spirit of Labor Day. I got a 4-day weekend. I ain't tripping. It's paid. Thank you. But I'm not going to be out, you understand, doing everything that everybody else is doing in the streets. We're not doing that. That's the way of the Gentile. I don't want to do that. So go not into the way of the Gentile, but what?
And into the Salakia, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
So what is Christ saying? Who wants to raise their hand and try to just break down what Christ is saying? Go ahead.
He said, go not into the heathens.
Of course. Give him a hand. But to be more succinct, First he said Gentiles, and Gentiles is not a nation called Gentiles. That's all nations. So he's saying, go not into the way of the nations, meaning don't go in their face. Don't go looking for them. And when you go into these other places, don't go look for the Samaritans. Don't go there. Enter ye not, meaning in Milwaukee, there's 2 Milwaukees. Really, generally, but there's more different type of Milwaukees. What am I saying? Who knows what I'm saying? Raise your hand if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Please.
You said this heathen in Israelite chopping block.
Yes. When you go to Milwaukee, there's a ghetto and a suburb. This is what Christ is talking about. Go to the ghetto in Milwaukee. Don't go to come on, y'all. Give me the white communities here, please. I know y'all know. Hey. Go ahead, who?
Franklin.
Don't go to Franklin. Go ahead. Don't go to Wauwatosa, sis. Give me one. I know you know one. Don't go to Waukesha. Where does Christ want you to go? Go to Burleigh. That's where he wants you at. Go to Villette. That's how you say it? Villette. Go to Villette, whatever you call it. Go to Titonia. Go there. Go to Sherman Park. Go to the east side. Go to the south side. Go to National. Go walk down National if you want to. Go do that. Go tell me if that's where Christ wanted. If that's not where Christ wanted you to go. You'll go down there and you'll see your people. And they need you. That's where he wants you to go. Stay away from, say it again. Go stay away from Waukesha. Don't do that. That's where it's lily white dogs being walked up and down the streets. They don't get ticketed for parking in front of their house, even though you get ticketed for parking in front of your house. It's a whole different world there. And if you move over there, the entire neighborhood is like, nigger. You know, like when you walk into the gas station, and then, listen, we done been programmed. Whenever I go into a gas station or a shop or something, they go, ding dong. You know what I say? Nigga. I can't even control myself. I think I did that around a general before. He looked at me like, watching what? Don't be a menace to society. That's where I got it from. We've been programmed, Doc. Because when I walked in the store, it's ding dong. It's like the ding dong was different. You know what I'm saying? Like white people walk into this liquor store all the time. All the time. They don't look up or nothing. As soon as I walk in, they go ding dong. And in my mind, I'm looking at the white people like, oh, nigga. They think you about to steal something. Hurry up and buy. And it's like that. There's an Asian Milwaukee. There's an East Indian Milwaukee. There's an Islamic Milwaukee. There is a Jewish Milwaukee. Who's ever missed it? I didn't miss it. I've seen it before. You seen it? The small hats, they walking around with the stupid ass. I mean, that's they lock. Samson had locks. I had locks too. My name's Kermit the Frog. Kermit ass. Go ahead. You wanted to say something?
They live up on the west side, the north side.
Don't even worry about it. We don't even care about them. They also up the street too. You go up the street this way, yeah. They live northwest. Yeah, that's them. You see them, and they look at you. And when they see you, I know Lacum Yala got a nice story. He was walking up there one time. He walking with them fringes. He moving like a man of the Lord. Got his headpiece on, his jacket, his cover on, all that. He walking. The Jewish cats got out his way when they see a real Jew coming. Because get the Lord, you know what I mean? Because they know when they see a man of Judah that found out he's really a Jew. That's a whole different type of black man for them. Sisters too, when they see y'all and they be like, why you ain't dressing like Sexy Red? You supposed to be dressing like Cardi B. why are you dressing like that? You got, oh, what's those Frenches? What do you call those? I've seen them. Hey, I've seen them get the question to people like, you know, I'm a Jew too. What tribe are you from? If they try to answer it, then you know. If they try to say, oh, well, I'm from the tribe of Levi. They say Levi. Levi. Well, you just said you was a Jew. You can't be Levi and Judah at the same time. It don't work like that. They have no clue what they're saying. And these are the stupid, idiotic people, the imbecile-like people that was able to rule over you because they took you in slavery and got you out the way. Well, Christ is saying, those cities don't go. Go to Burleigh. Go to Fond du Lac. Go to Sherman Park. Go where Black and Hispanics are. Go to the South Side. Get those Vatos. Go get them Puerto Ricans. Get them people. Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 6. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right.
Verse 7.
And listen, it's called the lost sheep because the majority of the people, when you ask them, what's your nationality? They go, I'm Christian. I'm a Baptist. They don't have a clue what the word nationality even means. Or if they do, they go, I'm American, or I'm Black American, or I'm Negro, or I'm colored. It's not who you are. It's an identifying factor that helps you understand that these people have a, let's go. They have a what kind of spirit?
Lost spirit.
Nope.
Gentile spirit.
Nope.
So like you, sir.
Go ahead.
An unclean spirit.
They have an unclean spirit. They need the devils to be cast out of them. Remember, we're going to stay on course with this lesson, right? So when you're on course with this lesson, you start to realize that there's a people that's lost that don't know who they are, and it's because of what they have behind their forehead. They have the mark of the beast behind their forehead, so they think they're American. They think that, you know, my country 'tis of thee sweet. They say, when they say, God bless America, they cry. You understand? This is really, really getting down to the molecule of a situation. When America is at war, they're at war in their mind. When America had suffered a loss, Pearl Harbor, they feel some type of way. They take their hat off. Oh, you see them. At every game, they play the Pledge of Allegiance. And when they sing the Pledge of Allegiance, you see Black people, they so patriotic. Why in the fuck are you crying? I don't get it. Go ahead, priest.
Salaki, sir, if you don't participate, could cost you your position.
Oh, could? Now we've learned that it will. Who's our example? You got the mic.
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick, and this cat got a white mama and a Black father, but he knows he's Black. He don't have that behind his forehead because he was able to see how white. You ever watched his series when he was a kid and he was going how it was for him? White people made him feel like Toby, man. There's a cat, a good cat that I know from Chicago, man. His name is Priest and Officer of 5,000 Lamach Ya'ala, and he grew up the same way. He grew up in some hick town in Oregon where him and his brother was the only niggas there. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Two niggas in a hick town. They called him Toby. They called him Token. They picked on him. He was the fastest, the strongest, the smartest. But they called him Token. Token what? A token nigga. They're trying to make him, they're trying to beat his spirit. It's in reverse. Like with you, you're supposed to cast the spirits out and then raise them back up to be who they are. With them, they're trying to cast the spirit of who you really are out and then raise you back up to be a token nigga. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of segregation, desegregation. You wanted to fit in and all this. You feel like you have to belong in this society, and it's not authentic. This cat grew up around white people. His mama's white, but he still knew he was a black man. He bent the knee because he saw brothers being unalived by white officers and nothing happened to him. And he thought to himself, I could be doing much more with my time than running this pigskin up and down a damn when my voice can be heard by me doing just one gesture. When you stand, I kneel. It's just that's a harmless protest. I thought you had the right to protest in America. He wasn't making no noise. He wasn't doing nothing. But when you disrespect America, oh, America is looking like, oh, wait, hold up. You are like that nigga that we put to death in Rome. You're like that nigga who had 12 disciples. And yeah, you like that troublemaker. You know, the troublemaker with the red eyes, dark-skinned cat with the nappy hair. You're like him. That we hung on you're like him. You're going against the money. You're going against the program, the system. So let's teach you a lesson. But if Colin Kaepernick was in the ISUPK, it would have made way much more noise. There's a time when your son may play in one of these leagues. There's a time when your son may be the next Bruno Mars. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to get lost in the sauce of fame and money and do stupid stuff because you forgot where you came from? Don't ever do that. Make it count. If you got a voice, speak for your people, man. That's what a leader is about. You want a revolutionary for real? Then do like Christ and do that. Can't be lost. Go ahead, read.
Come, verse 7. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
It's the first thing you're supposed to say. What did the Lord tell Jonah to go say to the children of Israel? Who remembers? Go ahead. Say that one more time. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. If you don't repent, the Lord is going to destroy you. He's going to get rid of you. That's what he's going to do. But Jonah was like, nah, because you're going to save them anyway. Just sending me out there to say what? The idea is to help them understand. Now, Christ is telling them, the first thing you need to go do is tell them, don't worry about it. I know you've been beat down. I know you've been the last hired in the first fire. I know you're getting ticketed everywhere you go. Your car breaking goddamn down. You don't know how you're going to get to point A, point B. You look in your refrigerator and you wish there was food in the refrigerator. You can't call nobody and say, can I have some food? Because everybody, they bought themselves. You go outside, your car been stolen. Kia boys in your joint, they gone. Boom, break the joint down. You ain't have insurance too high. Everything they do here is made to oppress you. I know you think that this is what it's going to be forever, but the kingdom of heaven is at hand. What does it mean, at hand? Go ahead.
It's very near.
It's very near. It's in a hand's reach. You reach out. It's at hand. This coffee is at hand. It's at what? Hand's reach. Remember that. See, a lot of people look at the Bible and they don't even understand what they're reading. Oh, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Sounds good. What does at hand mean? They don't even goddamn know what the term at hand even meant. My sword is at hand. It's in hand's reach. It's at hand's reach. That's how close the kingdom of heaven is. You can reach out and grab it if you want it. And that's what Christ is trying to help you understand, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. If you want the kingdom of heaven, it's right there. It's not so far away from you like it was when you got in slavery. We had a punishment to serve out, and you could never reach it. Nat Turner tried. He couldn't get it. Martin Luther King tried. He couldn't get it. Marcus Garvey tried. He couldn't save you. Now that your sentence has been served to the Lord, kingdom of heaven is at hand. All you got to do is reach out and grab it. Go ahead.
So is it safe to say when teaching that this, is it safe to say whenever the Lord brought the truth back into the earth from the slaves through our business, that was when the sentence was completed?
1 second. Turn that AC down, please, a little bit. It might be getting a little bit too chilly in here. The water. Say a question again.
Says is it safe to say when teaching this that when the Lord brought the truth back into the earth, is it safe to say that that's when the sentence had been completed?
You wanted to say something? See if you know the answer.
Well, Shalaki, in 1969, that's when sentence have been completed.
Scripture.
So, would it be Obadiah?
Read
it. Kind of what comes to Obadiah, verse 3, I believe. Verse 10. Okay, kind of scholarship. Obadiah verse 3.
Read it.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high. So it will be verse 4.
Go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
That's one of them for sure. That's definitely one of them. There's another one that says, after 3.5 days shall I begin to redeem my people. If you find that one, I was just looking for it. I don't want to waste too much time trying to find it right now. But if y'all can find that in your concordances, that's the one coupled with the one you just said, for sure. That's the one. And yes, that's the point. Before Albert Bivens, in this modern time, the Spirit of the Lord was without Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Lord was punishing us for the things we had done in our past lives for crucifying our King. And all of us ain't the ones that crucified him, but it was enough of us, which means we all go into slavery. 60% of your nation is not serving the Lord. All of us reap the punishments. Even the ones who were. How do I know? Tobit was a man who kept the law from his youth, and I never went against the Lord's laws. But he got carried away captive, just like the rest of them niggas that was in Israel who got carried away captive to Nineveh. And here he is in Nineveh, got to serve a slavery with the rest of them, till the Lord had mercy on him. Go ahead, you found it?
Would it be Revelation chapter 10 and 14?
I don't think it's in Revelations at all. I think it's in the Old Testament. But Revelations what?
Daniel chapter 12 and 7.
I don't know. Let me see. What does it say? Read it.
And I heard the man spoke and living, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand.
That's not it. Let me find it for you. Yes.
Hosea 62.
That's it. Read it.
The book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 2.
Let me get there with it.
Sir, you start with verse 1.
Yes.
The book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Most High.
Nah, this is a precept to it, but let's go.
For he hath torn and will heal us. He hath smitten and will bind us up. Verse 2. After 2 days will he revive us.
Mm-hmm.
In the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight.
Wait 1 second. Hold on. I'm on to something. Mm-hmm.
It is Daniel chapter 12, verse 7.
He said it is 12 and 7. Let's see. Go ahead, tell me then. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's not it. Even this is not it. Hold on. Y'all making me look at my concordance. Nah, I'm gonna find it. That's not it. Let's see, my precept book. Well, let's keep going. I don't want to get too caught up. Let's keep going in Matthew, please.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 8. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give.
That's the point. A lot of people trying to charge people for the truth. That's what the Christian church is doing. They charging you to go in there. Do you know that some Christian pastors, when you don't pay your tithe, you know what they do? They put your name on the tally. You do it again, you can't come in the church. The ushers are saying, don't let them in. They ain't paid their tithe. Juanita Bynum said she needed how much? $12,000? Y'all remember that? Why? To pay something that she wanted to pay. Had nothing to do with the work of the Lord.
So like you, sir, if I may.
Please.
Either they're going to lock you out or they're going to lock you in.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. They'll lock you in and say nobody's leaving until we make $50,000 today. Yes. Yes. Find the video real quick. Find a video. The sister looked at me like, damn, they locking you in the church? Find a video while I'm trying to find this real quick. Yes.
Just to help him out, that was Marvin Sapp.
Marvin Sapp, yep. That's insane. It's Revelations 11 and 11. Let me see. Please.
Close the doors for me for a quick moment. I want everybody to remain standing quickly. How many of y'all really received something from the word of the Lord tonight? Listen, when you study scripture, you will notice that whenever God did something in the lives of the patriarchs of old, the patriarchs would pause, they would set up an altar, and they would offer up sacrifice. I asked each and every one of you how many of y'all received something from the word of the Lord. Everyone in this place said these words, I did. Because of your acknowledgement of what God did in word, there is an obligation that is attached to that acknowledgement. In biblical days, they offered livestock, grain. That was a type of currency. Note, if you will, I did not say money. I said currency. And this is what God is saying for at least 1,000 of you in the building. And this is simple. I'm not going to challenge you the way Bishop did. But I know that there's 1,000 individuals under the sound of my voice that can do what I'm about to challenge you all to do. This is simple. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge will be $20,000. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge you all to do will be $20,000. Now, for those of us who are on the dais, I'm taking you higher, so put it back. I'm a strong believer that leaders lead not only in time, not only in talent, but also in treasure. Leaders lead in time, talent, and treasure.
Ain't y'all like that,
I was taught a long time ago that it costs to sit up here. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
I said, what?
Close the doors. Close the doors.
Close them.
We all gonna leave together.
That's
y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight.
You know, it's sometimes this when people who either don't have it or don't want to put money in, but this when they leave out.
That's why he said close the door. I was the type of nigga, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I knew church was a gimmick. So I'm the type of nigga, when the gate, I was the type of nigga that when the plate came to me, instead of putting in, I took out. The Lord loves a cheerful giver. That's what they said. Right? They said, if you ain't got to ask God for what you want, he know what you want. Hey, yeah. Okay. Let me take this and put that in my pocket. And I did it like it wasn't a sin. I guess the plate came to me. Y'all all putting in. I'm putting out. Go ahead.
What made it more is he told his the people that was standing on the pool on the platform, he told them it was like it cost us something.
It cost to sit up here is crazy. You have been pimped by the Christian church. That's it on that eye. Let's keep going.
Come. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 9. Provide neither gold nor silver.
Bring no gold or any silver. Go ahead.
Nor brass in your purses.
Those are all currencies. Christ is trying to tell you the mindset you got to be in. You ain't got to worry about the money in your purse. A purse back then was just a wallet. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 10. Nor script. Script?
Yes, nor script.
Nor script for your journey.
Meaning don't even bring the wallet. Go ahead.
Neither 2 coats.
Just bring one. Go ahead.
Neither shoes.
Uh-huh.
Nor yet statues.
He didn't say statues, did he? It says staves.
Oh, like staves.
You know what a stave is? Nobody? A stave is this. This is a stave. This right here is a stave. Teeth with the stave. This is a stave. What is this for? Yeah, whooping that. And it sometimes helps you walk. All right. People thought Moses was walking around in the desert with this. Just walk. Whenever he was ready to do so, he smacked the rock with this. Remember that? He smacked the rock with it. Water came out. I had to get hit in the head with it. All right. So what Christ is trying to tell you, it's metaphor. Because everywhere that Christ went doesn't mean that he was walking footless. He don't want you to literally go walk on glass and crabgrass and all that, get splinters. That's not what he's saying. This goes over people's heads. And this is where stupid religious Christians, they will really not wear no shoes. Cover up your bunions. You understand? Like, protect your bunions. This is just a read.
Come. For the workman is worthy of his meat.
It's just a saying. That's all. He's telling you, you're going to get what you don't worry about all of this stuff. That's all he's saying. This isn't your mindset. When you go somewhere, don't think, oh, we got to go get some money. Oh, what am I going to put on my feet? Oh, what am I going to walk with when I get weak? He don't want you thinking that. The idea is go do the work of the Lord. The Lord is going to make sure you straight anyway. Go ahead.
If I could, sir, what you're saying is so evident. Whenever like moving here in Milwaukee, that was the first thing that I remember being in Florida, and that's what, you know what I'm saying, he was basically telling me, he was like, listen, the Lord gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? We got brothers with weapons.
That's the point.
The Lord gonna take care of you. You just do the work of the Lord.
That's it.
If I could, moving here off the strength, I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I did the work of the Lord. That's all I knew to do the work. And doing the work, I gained more than what I could.
Give him a hand. I know it because I'm the one who told him that. I told him, don't worry about that. Just get up here. Yeah, that's it. That's all you have to worry about. Just get up here. You ain't have to worry. We'll take it from there. Not only did he come by himself, he brought his son with him. His son came with him. He could have brought the whole house with him. He brought one bag of necessities. His son got one bag of necessities. Now he got his own crib, own car. You understand? His rib up here. His son is here. His son's a trooper now. Give him a hand. Even though he looked like Michael Jackson. I'm just playing with you, trooper. You know what I'm saying? But he a hardcore young killer. Watch out. He know more about the scriptures than a lot of fake Israelite groups. Maybe all of them. He can lead a troop before they can. Now, that's the idea. That's the idea. When Captain MILWAUKEE told me to come to Chicago, me and Lamar, I didn't think about where I was going to stay. I didn't give a damn. All I knew was I just had work to do. Here I am coming to one of the toughest cities on the face of the planet. They call it Chirac, meaning it's a war zone. There's more unaliving going on in Chicago than there was in Iraq in the same year that I moved there. You think I cared? Listen. Let me give you a little story. Me and Lamont walking down the street to go to class. All we feel is paintballs hitting us. I stopped and I said, whoever shot them paintballs, come holler at me. Because don't shoot paintballs from around the corner. And then don't throw the rock and hide your hand. Grow the fuck up. Cat came around the street. What you say? I said, you heard what I said. Why in the hell you shoot paint? You a boy? You a little kid? Man, stop playing with me. You're going to shoot them things at the wrong person and you're going to get something back that ain't paint. Grow up. On the way back, we stood on that block, me and Lamont. And I watched him, Shabbat. Stood there. Everybody was out there on the corner from the same house that they shot us with paintball guns with. And we just stood on the corner. In about 5 minutes, everybody left. They didn't know what we was about to do. Had no clue. 2 days later, we walk up the street. We see him on the porch. I walk up to him. Y'all got to be careful with this paintball joint y'all doing. This is in Inglewood, You understand? Y'all better be careful with this paintball stuff. Who runs y'all? Who do y'all say is big homie? Where's he at? Because what y'all doing is dangerous, man. You don't know who you playing with. Here's what listen. You want to be a soldier for real? Here's what we do. Blah blah. They like, man, we see y'all walk up and down the street all the time. Blah blah blah. We just want to know what y'all on. This is what we on. Gave them flyers, everything like that. Ever since then, we walk up and down the street. They, what's up? Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. It's just, we didn't give a damn about what we had. We knew we had a job to do. That's it. And while I was in the ghetto, I didn't see no purple at all. I didn't see no candy cane, none of that. Whenever, we always in the trenches. Y'all know we always in the trenches, right? How much purple you see? None. But you will see them all together somewhere bunched up trying to do some shit. But where are those numbers that they got when it's time to go find a little boy that's missing? Nowhere to be found. Where are they when the riots are happening and where the immigration? Where are they at when ICE is beating people in the head? When I thought you had an army. Ain't this the time when you should bring that army here? You hear the news just like we hear the news. You see what's going on the TV just like everybody else does. So won't you go march that army with them fake ass shields that you got and then go march up and then confront the riot control police? Go do that. Why won't you do it? Oh, because your army is really for show. When the UPK marched, we marched to war. We marched to real business. That's the point. Read.
Come, verse 11. And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy.
Yeah. What is that? This is what we do now. I'm about to bring it to life for you. Inquire about who in it is worthy. What is the protocol in the UPK? If Kananya, I know you know the protocol. Kananya, if you were to go to Cali, let's say you're going to LA tomorrow, what you gonna do? What's your protocol?
Fish, sir.
I'm sorry?
Fish.
Wrong. You've already messed up. Read what this is what I'm talking about in the scripture. When you go into a city, wherever you enter, inquire who is worthy. Go ahead.
So the first thing you want to do is contact the man, and that's it.
That's the point. Because we're not making this up. Everything we do in the UPK is in the Bible. First of all, when it says inquire on who in the city is worthy, how do you know if you're worthy? based on what you did to come into the truth. A man ain't worthy of Christ if he's not willing to make his foes, the people of his household. If he ain't willing to take up his cross and walk like Christ did. We getting down there in a minute. You're going to find out who worthy or not. I know who worthy based on who they are in here, not nobody else. So when I hit a city, if I go to LA, before I even hit LA, I'm on the phone with Dabar. Hey, Salaki Cap, I'm about to be in your zone. I got it approved. I'm gonna be in your zone for 2 weeks, sir. Where can I be at? Read.
Come. And there abide till ye go thence.
Yeah, abide until you leave. So when I call him, he say, yeah, you here with me. That's where I'm staying until I go. You understand? I'm not going and kicking it and living while I'm there with the family member that live on Crenshaw. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not going to Long Beach, kicking it with my auntie. I got a cousin that live out there. I'm not going out there to kick it, to live in here. I might go see him. Hey, what's going on, cuz? I ain't seen since blah, blah, blah. But then when I leave, I'm going back to where Dabar at. I'm not going to be, because I don't know what the hell is over here. I don't know what he do. He could be a pedophile. Hopefully not. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Put on a man jacket. Salaki. He could be into it with the Crips. They come over there, spray him up, boom, and I'm in there too. It ain't that ain't where I need to be. I'm gonna be where Captain Dabar is, and I'm gonna stay there until I leave. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 12. And when ye come into a house, salute it.
When I come into this house, you know what I'm gonna do? Every time I go to LA and I go to Dabar house, I salute him and I salute everybody in the house. And then I tell them, man, y'all got a beautiful home. I appreciate, this is how you salute a house. I appreciate you opening your home to me for the time that I'm gonna be here. Do you need anything? Honor their house, salute their house. When I get up out of the bed, I'm folding up covers, putting them in a neat spot where they told me, you know what I'm saying? Moving pillows. If I wash a dish, if I go in their house and they got a sink full of dishes, I'm washing them. I ain't making this up. I ain't making it up. I've been in Captain Dabar house before. He'll tell you, hell, them clean this damn fish tank. He got a saltwater fish tank. You ain't never been to Captain Dabar house. I'm sorry for, my bad, Cap. I ain't know if you want everybody to know how you living. You know what I'm saying? But he was showing me how to do that. His house became something that I needed to honor. I saluted him, saluted everybody in there, and I honored his house while I was there. Read.
Come. Verse 13. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it.
Meaning I'm satisfied to be here. It's peaceful here, so I'm here with peace. Read.
Come. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you.
What does that mean? Go ahead.
Sluggish, sir. Is it saying, I would want to say, if it be not worthy? Is it saying like if they're faking the phone?
You're gonna find out.
I don't want to come.
Everything that it said above that, that's not what's happening. So it ain't a worthy place to be. I'm gonna just get on the phone. It's Salaki, General. I came to this brother's house. There's no hospitality here. It's dirty, it's filthy, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm treated like a peasant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's no brotherhood here. So then I'm just gonna go grab a hotel room or something. You know what I mean? Just go grab a hotel room or something. Maybe the brother going through some shit, you know what I mean? Or just, and I'm not saying Captain Dabar is that. No, hell no. Captain Dabar was one of the best hosts I've ever been in the brother house doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's dope in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what I'm talking about. But this must be a brother who ain't, whatever. But then I'm just going, hey, ain't no thing, bro. I appreciate you but I'm just gonna catch a hotel room. That's all. And then when you load, the brother's gonna think to himself, damn, what's wrong? What was out of place? And then now he gonna get a call. You know what I'm saying? But you'll never find that in the UPK. You'll never find that. Go ahead, read.
Verse 14. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet.
All right, so read that again from the top. Whosoever what?
And whosoever shall not receive you.
There you go. First stop right there. Whosoever don't have room for you or act like it's too much for you to come and be with them, that's cool. Read.
Nor hear your words.
Go ahead.
When ye depart out of that house or city.
Or what?
Or city.
Go ahead.
Shake off the dust of your feet.
Meaning what? Shake off the dust of your feet, meaning what? Come on, y'all. Shake off the dust of your feet, meaning what? Rapaya's hand went up first.
Go about your way.
Just go on about your way. Like fake Israelite groups, they'll sit at the camp. Shake up the dust of your feet. That's what they think that is. I'll just move around. That's it. When you walk, you create dust. That's all. Go ahead.
Verse 15. Surely I say unto you.
Verily, I thought it said. Surely there.
It's kind of like
oh, all right. No sweat.
Salaki. Surely I say, Salaki. Verily I say unto you.
Okay.
It shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city.
Or that house. Which is why in the UPK, we don't play that. When a brother comes to my zone, he is treated like Commanding General Yohana himself, like Christ himself, like an angel of God. That's mandatory in the ISUPK. No brother can come to my house and have to worry about what he about to eat, how he's gonna, if I could take a shower. Do you have any soap? Everything's laid out for you. You understand? Hell, when you get in there, my daughters are serving you. Salakia, sir, shalom. Do you need anything? My 12-year-old daughter will cook you a 5-course meal. Here you go, sir. Anything else? Would you like something to drink? Would you like some? Yeah. My father told me to tell my mom to get you some alcohol. Would you like some strong drink, sir? My mom was going to bring it to you. But I'm talking about, brother, utmost hospitality. That's it. That's all you get in the UPK. 6-star service. You understand? That's all you get. Read.
Verse 16.
Well, before you go, because here's what we understand. We are just like Sodom and Gomorrah in the Lord's eyes. And if we was to treat you like that, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah, the judgment that can come down on us. The Lord could destroy our entire house or city anyway, just because of that. Just because how you did a prophet of the Lord. And you can't be a prophet of the Lord and treat a prophet of the Lord like that. That's unacceptable. Now, civilians, when you go to a city, civilians supposed to roll out that red carpet for you, knowing that you're the priest of the Lord. They do it for the scoundrels, the Christian church. They do it for them preachers. Hell, they do it for fake Israelite groups. But then when they see you, they don't have a clue that you actually move like Christ. You're like Christ. You're in the body of Christ. But that's fine. Lord be with them and that city. Pray the Lord have mercy on them instead of throwing away a whole city because of your ignorance. That's all right. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Everybody know what that means. You need to be what? Go ahead. Sheep aren't vigilant. Go ahead. See, he read ahead. Absolutely. That's what it's about to say. You need to be peaceful amongst ravenous wolves. Your character can't be the wolf. Your character has to be a sheep, but amongst wolves. We've done it all the time. We've been around the gangsters in the ghetto. We've seen them. We've been around them, but they ready to do and we like, we ain't doing.
So, like you, sir, if I could ask, would you say this is because people are already high-strung and stressed out and used to getting attacked and preyed upon by all these other people and organizations and devils, that when they see an organization like us, men that have an austere outward appearance, they're already, maybe suspecting smoke?
You're on to it. Meaning, when people see us, we should be like gentle. Meaning our mannerism, how we move should be gentle. Even though when they see us, we look like wolves. They see us and they're intimidated when they see us. But we're not going to do what the Not Fucking Around Coalition does. We're not going to do what stupid, violent groups do. Then we're not going to go riot and march down the street and bust up businesses and all. That's not what we're about. We know that this warfare is not that. We know that it takes more, something more righteous, something more spiritual to topple this kingdom. Not to go and burn it down and be an idiot without any direction. And that's emotional. That's all. So you on to it. Drop down to 17.
Verse 17. But beware of men.
But what?
But beware of men.
Even though I send you out like that, beware of men. Don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. Don't be docile that much. Go ahead. Yes. Also, you jumping ahead too. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Salaki, sir. When it says beware of men, that also applies to like beware of women too, right? Because women can set you up and have you.
Well, yeah, because mind you, when we go to clubs, like the one we just went to in Chicago, when we were in the VIP section and all that, pretty women were in there, and they was with the setup boys. Yeah, they was with the line you up, the send you up crew. Here you are. You just had a couple drinks. You just want to kick it and all this and blah, blah, blah. If you wasn't solid, that woman would have got you set up. Oh, come with me. Come back to my house. But we in the UPK know that is not protocol. Because what you going back to a woman's house who you don't even know? To do what? What are your intentions? You led by something other than wisdom. You're going to go over there and fall for the age-old trick. The age-old trick is she going to get you over there, have some sex with you, get your guard down, and then, they busting. This just happened to be the house where they kick her door in. This happened to be the night where they kick her door in. They don't go for her. They coming for you. Hey, yeah, let me get that chain. Saw you in a club doing all that. Yeah, flossing and fly. Oh, yeah, let me get them rings up off your finger. Oh, you an Israelite, huh? Stupid light. That's what you are. You fool tonight. What's in them pockets? Oh, you got the Hellcat outside, yeah. Got you. Yeah, now strip. Tie him up. Here you are talking about some Lord. If there is a Lord in heaven, Lord, and the angels are looking at you like, why didn't you follow the protocol? You let Satan trick you right into the wrong thing. Don't be that brother. Don't be that brother that's drawn by your lust so much where you just forget all reason. And it's always wise to holler at your camp leader. If you are led by that, before you hop in that woman's car, call me. Hey, Salaki, sir, I'm finna hop in the car with this black. No, you're not. Where are you at? Report to me immediately. You're not doing it. Sister too. Oh, I met a brother in the club and I met him and I just... Wait, so you met a brother where? Oh, you didn't meet him in the school. Oh, you met him out there. That's what you do with your time? That's why I haven't seen you in class. Cool. Now, here's my advice. If I were you, I wouldn't do it. You about to go after a man because he got big arms, green eyes, long cornrows, he light skinned, got a nice car, all that. You think that's the one to go for? He dressed fly, he got the suit, all that, he smell good all the time. And the moment you get with him, he's going to beat your ass. And he's going to say, if you tell them Israelite niggas what I'm doing to you, I'm going to kill you and I'm going to kill them. But the woman is so, she don't understand. She think he got the power to do something. So she going to not tell. And she ain't coming around because she getting smacked on. And she know. Go ahead.
Go to the clubs.
Go to club? Ain't no. Why not?
That's what I was supposed to talk.
Well, remember.
Anyways, I mean, the kind of people, you're gonna bunch of alcoholics and whores, prostitutes. I mean, that's all you're gonna see in the clubs.
Right. So where would you go?
20-something years, I don't go to clubs.
Okay, and
Not my style.
That's all right. But it's not unlawful to do that. It's not. Remember what I told you? When you come into here, you got to be like a new bottle, ready for new wine. Let me hit you with some new wine. You ready? What do you think Christ went? You think Christ went to where brothers was already healed at? Christ sat with the drunkards. He sat with the publicans. He sat with them lascivious women. Why? Because he knew he had to be a light to them, bring them out. See, here's the problem. Wicked niggas go to the club who claim to be Israelites and men of the Lord, and they go into the club. You know what they do? What niggas in the club do. If we go into the club, you know what we doing? What Christ would have done. They looking at us and they like, damn, who is these niggas? They moving in authority, discipline. Hold on, wait. Okay, I noticed. He moved, they moved. Damn, we can't never catch them slipping because even what looks like the lowest ranking man, he go to the bathroom, 2 men going with him. Damn, these brothers protect themselves. Oh, wait, is sisters with them too? Oh, they safeguarded. Yeah, okay. That right there is enough to strike the dope boys to say, who are y'all? What are y'all about? What are y'all doing here? Y'all seem out of place, but you seem like you in the right place. Then we get to talking to them, and they get to say, oh, I know y'all. I seen y'all on the streets, blah, blah, blah. But what we ain't finna be doing in that is, you know, when the girls get to twerking and all that, we all up in their face, all up the booty, all, oh, yeah. Like, nah, we ain't that. Nah, we gonna sit back, observe, bring a different type of vibe into the club. Still have a good time. Buy drinks, bottles is coming, all of that. Because Israelites are led by what they see. They require the sign. That's what the scriptures say. They vain. They see us in the club. They're like, damn. Now, we don't go to strip clubs. Sakari goes to strip clubs after they pass over. We don't do strip clubs. The same cats that said that they was Israelites went to the strip clubs, and now you find out that they was letting a woman put a toy up their butthole. We don't do that. You won't catch us in no strip club because we ain't going. But a regular club, why not? That's where the brothers at. That's where the brothers that we want to change are at. That's where the sisters that we need to change are at. Now, if I'm rapping to a sister, hey, yeah, blah, 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 there go my number, get my, yeah, cool. What we talking about ain't, oh, I'm finna come over there and link up, smack them buns and do that. That ain't what we talking about. I'm saying, oh, yeah, oh, so you're interested in me. Well, here's what you can find me at. Every day I'm at class from 7 to 9 p.m. Let our first date be that. And if not, we not compatible. Go to the clubs then. They out there. She gonna come in here and be like, oh, wait, hold up. I don't even know if I like him for real. Because damn, it's another one in here. Ooh, wee. He is fine. And I'm gonna tell her everything that every sister and every brother here and here, you are off limits for 6 months. That's it. Now that you're in here, now let's find out if you really got that, what it takes to build your criteria up, to build up who you are and earn a brother in here because he's become fine gold. He's the best gold of Ophir, what they call it, Ophir. He's him. You understand? No, you fast, right? That's where he come from. These type of brothers. So sisters got to come in here and earn them. And when the brother come in here and he see right now, sis, it's just you in here. That's fine. It ain't gonna be like that for long. In a minute, it's gonna be nothing but tail in them seats. And you ain't gonna be alone no more. It's gonna be nothing but sisters over there, and brothers is gonna come to class just because of y'all. And I'm like, damn, where these sisters come from? Ooh, they are absolutely off limits. So then you're gonna see cats come in from off, man, what's going on? And they're gonna have to do the same thing. You see them? Don't talk to them. All you can say is shalom, hi and bye. That's it. I don't want to catch you out there. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And I got the Chevy sitting on 26s, you know what I'm saying? I can take you home. No, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot take her home. And if she was, she wouldn't be stupid enough to even listen to your game. She would probably be saying, wait, what, brother? What you say to me? Hold on, wait. Cat, no, you talking to me? You breaking the 6 month, you breaking the school's protocol. Why are you talking to me? No, it's shalom and shalom back. And that's it. Make them niggas stand on their paycheck. And here, that's what you have to be. So it's not unlawful to go to the club. It's not unlawful to go to the little street events. You know, them street events that everybody in the club be there too, like the Bantu Festival or the State Fair. Everybody in the club that's gonna be in the club be at the State Fair. They're gonna be there and then they're going to the club. What's the difference? There is no difference. We want to be where the sick are, so they can see there is somebody who wants to save you. See, the problem is the men who's supposed to be saving the people are never where the sick people are. And that's the problem. That's why the prophets went out on the streets and taught, because the people are out there. They're not in. Why? What would make sense of us only coming to class and teaching in here? Nobody is in here except for us. So we need to go out to the streets and teach the people that's in the streets. And then when we done doing that, let's go out to the club. I know some people out there. Let's go to Brady Street. Let's go to give me something else that be popping out here. Cause none of y'all know you know. Street. Let me go there. I'm going. You want to know why? Because somebody's gonna see us and be like, man, boy, I watch y'all all the time on YouTube. Where are y'all? Man, we gonna be here, blah, blah, blah. This is where the school at. Man, I'm coming. And I got 5 niggas with me. And they come and sit in them chairs. And if we never would have went out there, they would never see it. Go ahead, sis.
So the thing is with alcohol, though, it makes you promiscuous. You overindulge drinking it. I drink.
Well, that I understand. Give the sister a hand because that's valid. That's valid. But see, alcohol seems to make a man do things that he always wanted to do anyway, or women that they always want to do. And alcohol also, it lets your inhibitions down. It lowers your inhibitions and it prevents your judgment from being as sharp as it should be, which is why there's rules on how to drink. We can get that if you want to get it in Ecclesiasticus chapter what? 50, 31 and 25, somewhere around there. Go ahead.
You get it off top.
That's fine. It's not off topic because it still has something to do with this, but I appreciate it. But this is something quick. I just want the first beginning where it says drink in moderation. Go ahead, you got it?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 31, verse 27. Wine is as good as life to a man.
Why? And then when it say man, in this context, it's talking about men and women, right? Wine is as good as life to a man because it makes you enjoy life. The music just hits a little bit different when you've had a couple glasses of wine. Now, when you've had 10 glasses of wine, now the music is making your head spin. And it's making you see people that you probably would have never say nothing to. Now you're becoming loose and you're letting your inhibitions down. But wine is as good as life to a man. Go ahead.
If it be drunk in moderation.
Was that an if? Yeah. If it what?
If it be drunk in moderation.
In what?
In moderation.
So it's not shots. Shots that we drink the American way. Everybody get a shot. You get a shot. You get a shot. Shot, 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 shots. and then it's 17 rounds of shots, and you're compelled to drink the shots. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in a party of 10 and your first round of shots come, everybody, oh, cheers. The next shot coming right back to back. Cheers, shots. That's 2. 3 more. Shots. You done took 10 shots within a span of an hour. You're an idiot. You are what we call a dummy. Because the Lord said, drink this in moderation. So I don't even drink anymore. But if I was to drink, everybody knows me. When I drink, I'm getting a cup with this much alcohol in it. You thought it was up here. It's here. Right. You understand? And I'm sipping it. Bit by bit, I'll hold on to the same cup for 45 minutes. And tell me get me right, huh? I'm not drinking like that. I'm not, I had to hurry up because the alcohol bottle's going to be gone in a minute. Like some brothers do, like puppies. We got a whole bottle in here. Let me hurry up and drink that. Anybody else, sir? Anybody else? Sir, you want some? You want some, sir? No. They hoping I say no. Hoping he say no. Everybody say no so they can go back and get a whole nother cup. Those are young men. Grow up, young men. Drink in moderation and be able to enjoy it. Why? Read.
What light is then to a man that is without wine? Read on. For it was made to make men glad.
Read on.
Come. Verse 28. Wine measurably drunk.
Wine measurably drink. You got to time this thing. You understand? That's why I drink cups like that. I drink the cup like that. I drink it with a shot. And if these brothers pour more than a shot, I'm checking them. Hey, pour that back in. No, shot at a time. Because this ain't a drinking club. This is the prophets, the home of the truth. This is the school of the prophets, not the school of the alcoholics, not the school of the idiots. Measurably. Everybody get you just a shot at a time. And if you got high tolerance, then you got to ask yourself, why do you have high tolerance? People build up tolerance because of what? Overindulgence. Then alcohol ain't enough for you. Now you need something else with the alcohol. Before you know it, your wife is sticking a dildo in your butt. Beware. Read on.
Wine measurably drunk and in season.
And in season, meaning it's not always time to drink. Just because you got a raise at the job don't mean, I'm finna go celebrate with the drinks. You can celebrate some other kind of way. You could just go to dinner, eat a good meal, enjoy good company. Just don't drink every goddamn time. Some people make any excuse to drink. Oh, it's shot o'clock. What time is it? Shot o'clock. Right? Shot o'clock. Pull up. Any excuse to pull up. Oh, my cousin died. Pull up. Oh, I got into a car accident. Pull up. My daughter graduated. Pull up. I didn't. Hold on. I paid my rent. Pay up. Pour up. Got a new wife. Pour up. My kid graduated. Pour up. I flushed the toilet. Pour up. I washed the dishes. Pour up. Any excuse to fucking pour up. Right. Stop it. That's right. You're harming yourself. That's right. Because you don't see the disastrous path of habits that you incorporate into your lifestyle. Stop it. And if you know that you're a woman that can't drink, if you know you're a man that can't drink without having control of yourself, then guess what is best to do? Stop drinking. Right. That's how you know you're wise enough to know that this isn't for you. Alcohol ain't for every man, just like having multiple wives isn't for every man. Right. Remember that. Read. Now you good with that. Read. Let's go back to Matthew chapter 10, please.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils.
Yeah, watch out. Beware of men, because they'll cause some controversy to get you sent up. And the councils is not what you want to be in front of. Go ahead.
And they will scourge you.
In where?
In their synagogue.
In whose synagogues?
In their synagogue.
Yeah. This is when stupid Israelites go into people's churches and trying to, bash all of them, and stupid unlearned. Let me tell you something. When you go into a church and you get you ain't nothing but you know how many people in there love that stupid homosexual? Everybody. And they will beat you out of the church. Happened to Nate. All he did was circle around that damn thing. They came out, women was beating on them with shoes and all that. Somebody had a gun ready to shoot. Oh, you didn't know this. Find the footage man. The priest of footages. Would you please find the footage of IUIC in a rumble with Christians outside of the church? Go ahead.
It's a lot, sir. When I remember being young and the truth. I wasn't even saying the truth. I just found out that I was Israelite. I was, like seeing who.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that knowing that you're an Israelite don't make you in the truth? Wait, brother, what? Go ahead.
So I had just found out, and I was just trying to check out to see where I fit.
Like Christians do. Go ahead.
I was driving trucks at the time. I was on my way back. The pastor of the organization that I was raised in, huge organization, over 137 countries. But then when that person passed away, I posted up things that they said before they died, and I was like, I want to know if this happens. That was the first time so-called Christians ever started threatening.
Yeah. Beware. They will scourge you. Let's watch that video. You got it, priest?
It's kind of a long video. I'm trying to find a short snip it up.
Okay. So then let's keep reading.
Come, verse 18. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake.
Brother, them days are coming. They coming for sure. Get ready. Because you're going to have to know how to be when you're in front of these people. You can't be scared. You're just going to have to be blameless, non-hypocritical, and courageous. Go ahead.
Come. For a testimony against them and the Gentiles.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to go in there and you're going to have to show them where they are wrong at in the Bible. You're going to have to show them that, look, this is how I live. I do this. I do that. We're men of the Lord. We don't do that. But leave me alone. Read.
Come, verse 19. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
Like, listen, don't be sitting here trying to find a way to swindle yourself out of this, because that's what Satan is the one who really want to catch you up, because you get to talk about what I'm going to think. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say. And I'm thinking about, nah, don't do that. Be calm. You'll know what to say. The Lord is going to take hold of your mind and tell you what to say in that same hour. Don't even sweat it out. The Lord going to speak for you. Sometimes we be at camp, and brother, I don't even be caring what I'm about to say. I just be like, man, whatever the Spirit of the Lord tell me to say, I'm going to say it. But I still have guidelines that I'm in. So I don't know if the Lord is trying to tell me to say this or not. But I just be letting it go. It's like a rocket. Boom, shoot off. Popping off on everybody. Man, brother, I done said things at camp out that would get the average man unalived. I was at the camp before on the west side of Chicago, And the cat told me he got a pew pew in the bag. I don't want to say that because I don't know what platform we on. But he has a weapon in the bag, and he told me if I don't stop saying what I'm saying, that he looked at me and pointed at between my eyes, but with his, I'm gonna shoot you right here in between your eyes. He didn't touch my face, of course. He was touching his own face. I'm gonna shoot you right here in between your eyes if you don't stop teaching what you teaching right now. I said, why you announce it? why we talking about it? If I were you, I'd have done it. I would have just learned. I would have came back. I would have been born a baby. I'm back in the earth. You would have never known. I'm not going to stand up here with my hand in a bag talking about what I'm going to do to you. If it's up, it's up. Let it happen. As a matter of fact, that'll be an honor. Please do it. Now, just make me a martyr. My brother's just going to say, Kwam Yasha Allah, every time they hear my name. Oh, Dabar Ahmath, Kwam Yasha. Come on. My king is going to be like, absolutely. Now you can see what I was talking about. That's all. Man, listen, don't be afraid of the death. It's coming. You can prolong it as much as you want to, but when the Lord wants you, he got you. Don't fear the man who can kill the body. Fear who can kill the body and the soul. Read. I think that's in this chapter. Read.
Come. Verse 20. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father, which speaketh in you.
Go ahead.
Verse 21. And the brother shall deliver
up the brother.
Salaki. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death.
That's what they're doing all the time here in America. They doing you like that. Read.
Come. And the father, the child, and the children shall raise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death.
You see the cycle? That's what's in the ghettos right now. How are brothers serving up brothers to be put to death? Who knows? And the brother shall deliver up the brother. Go ahead, to death. Go ahead.
You give another brother you catch them out through drunkenness or through prostitution. You give them up to that.
Go ahead.
So when a brother is messing with another brother's rib, or it's a situation dealing with a woman, and the brothers call on other brothers, and they let they be like, listen, we about to run down on this cat. This is what he did, he disrespecting, or he doing something about. We about to, you know what I'm saying? Would that be delivering them up?
That's a form, both of y'all, right? Just want to see if you know what you're talking about when you read this, how you're gonna break it down. Brothers are delivering up brothers for the death in many different ways. The most common way is getting into these lifestyles like drug dealing and gang banging, and those are all lifestyles that cause brothers to turn on each other over nothing. And brothers is dying out here over nothing because one brother did this to another brother, so now he got to die. When he died, another brother is coming to get him. They all got to die. That's what you're seeing outside. And you seeing the father, the child. How's the father doing the same thing to the child? Because the father is not in the house to guide the children. The children are out here fatherless. That's what you're seeing out of Fatherless Milwaukee. Didn't I do a lecture on Fatherless Milwaukee? The Kia boys epidemic. Didn't I do that? The Kia boys they're a symptom of the problem. The Christian church is the problem. And the Christian church are the ones who made sure that white people can get you out the house. Then it says, and then it says, and the children shall rise up against their parents. That's what you're seeing now. Nobody care about you being an elder, nobody in the hood. Nobody care about that. Now, kids out here is like, man, parent who? What parents? The father don't get no respect. None. There ain't no parents. There's a parent who really, the sons, they running over them, the daughters running over them. They don't give a damn. They're rising up against their parents and doing whatever the hell they want to do. And it says, and shall cause them to be put to death. It's just a messed up cycle. Over and over again. Read. Verse 22.
Come. Verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
Read.
Verse 23. But when they persecute you But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another.
Now, I have to bring this out. I'm sorry. There's fake Israelite groups who, when people whoop on them on the streets and do crazy things to them on the streets, they say, see, we're only being persecuted because we're being persecuted because we follow Christ. It's not true. They're being persecuted because they're personally attacking people. They're personally attacking people's mamas, daughters. They picking on women. When a woman walk by, they be like, oh, you ain't supposed to be dressing in no pants. Only Jezebels do that. You like a whore. What the Bible say about whores? Or you like a dog, a shameless dog. They don't know where to apply, and they personally attacking people's mamas and daughters. After a while, somebody gonna probably shoot one of them. Oh wait, that happened. Oh, you ain't know that? She don't know nothing. The IUIC do a great job of hiding their sins from the people that are within their congregation. Here you are, sis, you was in IUIC's classes and never knew. Cats done been shot at camp because of the shit that they say to people in personal attacks. They don't know how to be prophets of God. They doing it for likes. That's why they're doing it for content. Chasing content gonna get you hurt. They was doing it in Africa. The Africans get to throwing smoke bombs and grenades at them, ran them out of Africa, took over whatever the hell they built over there. Africans took it over, and now they telling Africans that y'all the people of God. Diluted the truth. And hell, what's the other cities they was in where somebody was shooting all the way down the block? Wasn't even shooting at them. They just had to shoot. The IUIC get to running behind signs. Oh God, only Jesus. Scared, cowards. And then you know what they say? See, we being persecuted because we out here doing the work of God. No, you being persecuted because you are not doing the work of God. Personally attacking people, you're gonna get something. Can't just do that to a people that been. You forgot who you out here talking to? Here you are going out to a people that you hate. You wishing that God put curses on brothers and sisters. I done seen them out there saying it. Oh, you are unrepentant Israelite. The Lord the Lord curse you. Me, no, you ain't nothing but and blah, blah, blah. And they having a real argument with people. Like, that's not teaching God. You're having an argument like a woman. We're not trained how to do that. We don't know how to do that. That's whole ass nigga shit. Go ahead. And we're gonna go over the time tonight so I can get through this whole chapter. We doing this. Go ahead.
They don't understand it's real, always recognize real.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do that, persecuting the brothers and sisters out there in the world that who foreparents went through the same kind of thing, oppressing them, just like our oppressors oppress them. They don't know that they come to us and they come to the UPK and tell us, like, hey, come get these purple faggots off the corner.
That's the point. Hey, listen, these brothers in the hood saying, hey, man, well, I know they not with y'all because y'all move different. Man, we got to get them out of here. Man, another story, west side of Chicago. They ran them purple faggots off the block. So we found us a camp spot. Madison and Pulaski. We got this, holding it. We missed 2 weeks from going there. Purple faggots stand up right there where we supposed to be at. And they act like they didn't know we was there. Y'all know we here. So we set up right on the side of them. And then tell everybody who's on the block, y'all see these faggots? These cats, they hate black people. They said, the hell with Trayvon Martin. They did this. They da-da-da-da-da. They said, if you got a warrant, they turning you in. You could have a warrant for a misdemeanor. They turning you in. So all the drug dealers on the block, watch out. Because they know y'all dealing drugs over here. And they going to call the police on you after they leave. Then the drug dealers on the block, they went over there to them purple niggas. They were like, what they saying true? They talking about some, no, they making it up. Captain MILWAUKEE was like, hey, get them, put it on the loudspeaker right now. This is them saying it. If you got a warrant, you going to jail. We snitch. When they saw that, nigga, the drug, y'all got to go. I mean, now they clutching, y'all got to go. Now. Know what they did? All right, brother. Packed up, got the hell out of there. They said, we don't want to see y'all over here ever again. And they never came over there again. Like, see, the people know what's happening. You understand? And they was like, yeah, man, y'all get y'all spot back, man. When y'all here, we like to hear what y'all saying. We love when y'all come on the block. We respect y'all when y'all come on the block because y'all don't beat us down. Y'all lifting us up. IUIC get to the block, they beating people down. They don't have a clue what you need to say to the people to raise them up. They just find somebody, a man walking with a beautiful woman, and they'll grab her attention in front of her man. Hey, sister, did you wait? Hold on. First of all, you just disrespected me. Don't talk to my motherfucking woman like that. Are you insane? Oh, see, the brother's an unrepentant Israelite. Sister, you got to realize who you dealing with. That's some Umar Johnson stuff. That's like Umar telling everybody, woman, give me $500 and then I'm going to take you out on a date and then hit you with some of this. Yeah. And man, don't be mad because you got your captive. Like, nah, bro, you playing a deadly game and people do not play like that. People start to see who the real men of the Lord are and who ain't. And we've been here. They bastard children. They disloyal suckers that left the UPK and then went and did the same thing that they learned in UPK and then mixed it with a little bit of TD Jakes and a little bit of Al Sharpton and a little bit of Martin Luther King and a little bit of Jamal Bryant and some Eddie Long. That's all. And then you souped it up. Oh, yeah, can't get enough of this. Hey, that's how you want to live. Live like that. I don't see how anybody could see the ISUPK and then see other fake Israelite groups and say, I'm going to them. You want to know why they do that? Because they see us and they see genuine men who aren't hypocrites, that if you come up in there, you're going to have to fake too much. And faking too much is too much effort than to just change your life. What are we talking about here? Mark 4 of them niggas. That's all I can say. Christ just wants some of these cats to be served up. He wants some opponents too when he get here. You think he been sitting up there the whole time? His sword hand ain't been doing this. He been hearing reports. Nathaniel was sending male penis pics to people that he called captains. Okay. Some of the same Nathaniel that used to be in the ISUPK. Yep, same cat. He like, okay. Hit him with some AIDS. Hit him with some, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with the whatever. Hit him with what Alexander had. I don't know. Because he looked like he about this skinny now. I mean, he could go any day now. A gust of wind catch him while he on the horse. He like reed in the wind, brother. And it's sad though, because now we got to watch brothers that we love. Don't get it twisted. The IUIC, all of them cats that's in there are our brothers. Flesh and blood. They're my people. You think it don't pain us to see these cats going off like that? That's a pain, and it's such a waste. It's such a waste. You see what I'm saying? Sisters in there getting passed around. It's such a waste. Children growing up in the same stupidity. It's retarded. And we know what the outcome of the brothers is if they do not change their lives. Here they are hating us while we still got love for them. Because Commander General Hana is such a brother that, man, when we get riled up, we be ready to go do things to these cats. And the only thing that saved them is Commander General Hana, because we such soldiers. Commander General Hana be the one like, Akim, ease up on the brothers. They still brothers. People hate Commander General Hana, and they don't know he loved them niggas. You understand? Because if he didn't, he could just say, hey, all captains, take your man. You see purple, handle it. That's right. But he don't. That's brotherhood. Read on.
Come. Verse 23. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come.
What does that mean, y'all? Go ahead.
Slightly, sir. Just thinking about the context of what's going on. Christ is sending them out to where the Israelites are. So basically, he's saying if you're not accepted into this city, go into the next city and keep pushing until keep teaching the truth to Israelites until the Son of Man returns.
Yeah, you on it. What he's trying to tell you is some cities just ain't gonna be taken. You ain't gonna get every city. Some cities the Lord don't want to be taken until Christ come back. Some cities of Israelites ain't gonna listen to you. They don't want to hear it. And it's like that, Jack, until Christ come back. I ain't mean to make that rhyme like that. Damn, even when I said that. All right, so let me stop spitting crack real quick. And let me just get back to this. Since I could bust a flow, you know what I'm saying? I can do it like poetry. All right, now, that's exactly what's happening. Read on.
Come, verse 25, verse 24. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord.
Remember this. If it happened to me, Akim, it's going to happen to you. And it only happened to me because it happened to men that's greater than me. All the way up the chain, all the way when you get to your Hawashai. Don't think none of this is unnatural. For a man to follow Christ and truly follow Christ, you're going to have to deal with what he had to deal with because you're not above him. You're not greater than him. And the servant is not above his Lord. This is military talk. This ain't Master Igor. Master, please, man. This ain't that. This is my Lord. What can I do with it? This is soldier shit we talking about. This is military stuff we talking about. You have to go through what your master went through in order to be eligible to be a master over other men. You understand? You have to be a servant to become a lord over men. And it's never going to be any other type of way. Fake Israelite groups left us because they weren't able to take orders from a man. Then they go start another Israelite group and then give orders to men. It don't work like that. It's a hypocrite. Read.
Come, verse 25. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master.
That's the point. What I just said. You understand? Disciple has to be like his master. The 12 disciples needed to be like Christ. Right? In order for them, when Christ leaves, they can feel that. Because they're going to go through what Christ went through that makes them qualified. Go ahead.
Like, so would another good example be how Elisha was with Elijah?
Absolutely. That is an absolutely great example. Elisha was there with Elijah. He held his mantle whenever he needed to. You understand? Go ahead.
Come. And the servant as his Lord.
That's what makes you qualify. Read.
If they have called the master of the house of
the house, not of. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, a master of demons. They call Christ a master of demons. Why? Because if they said that Christ drove out devils with devils, then they saying that he's the master of devils. He's Beelzebub. Hey, I come to destroy you because I'm Beelzebub. The spirit that I sent on you to destroy you. Now, as Beelzebub, I'm going to say, leave this man so you don't destroy him when my mission is to destroy you. That's just stupid. That's just what cats say about the UPK. They demonize us, Hakim. Do you understand? Because they demonize Christ. Oh, man, them UPK cats, man, don't go in there. Niggas just like this, they like that, they like that, like this. And then go sit at a podium like the UPK taught you. Open up the Bible like the UPK taught you. Breakdowns, same UPK breakdowns. They just changed the name on the shirt. They got the menorah. They got the shield of David. They say they love the Lord. They say they speak Hebrew. They say they got the law. They're doing everything that you do, but they're not devils either. How can they call us evil and then go do the things that we doing and then say that they're not? In reality, fake Israelite groups work on our behalf. It's like free labor. If I own a field of cotton and you want to just go pick the cotton because picking cotton was famous, but you don't get nothing from it. The master does. But I guess now you, the master, go ahead, pick that cotton in, brother. Pick it. Because you're picking it for me. Because when you pick the cotton, what you going to do? Go sell stolen cotton? Police going to find you. You'll get found with the stolen cotton. You'll say, where you get this cotton from? Oh, I got it from a cotton field. Oh. Then why don't you just go work for that cotton field? You can get paid for the cotton you pick. That's what we doing. We getting paid for the cotton we picking. I know it's a bad analogy, but I had to use it because we come from slavery. But you understand. You don't do that. I mean, what's the point? There's no point with that. They work on our behalf because exactly what they learn from us, they go do it. And they feel like, in their mind, I don't give a fuck how much they puff themselves up. You're really just doing, because any Israelite group out here, when they say, where did you learn those breakdowns from? Oh, the $1 million question. You know what they got to say? ISUPK. It's just like that. That's where you learn it from. Where'd you get those headpieces that you wear? Where'd you learn that from? ISUPK. Where'd you learn how to put the fringes on? Where'd you get these garments? Oh, they look so fly. Where'd you learn that from? ISUPK. Oh, damn. You teach what? Oh, we teach that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the 12 tribes of the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Well, damn, where'd you learn that from? ISUPK. Brrrah. So in reality, you're just calling yourself IUIC. You're just calling yourself GOCC. You're just calling yourself GMS, Sakari, Genesis, WFI. But really, you're just giving us free work. You're just doing the work for us for free. And when Christ comes back, you're not getting paid for it. You're just not getting paid for it. On the contrary, you're going to get your head swiped off your fucking shoulders because you thought that you can go and do a program outside of what Christ already, he died to lay down. So now you think you're going to go do something and move away from Christ by doing exactly what Christ taught men to do. That's why they said, and we did this in your name, because the reputation of Christ is what they're trying to do this with. But Christ didn't raise y'all up. Y'all rose yourself up. The Lord sent Christ to raise up the ISUPK. It's evident. Them fake Israelite group cats, they lose battles. You know how many battles I've seen IUIC lose on camera? On camera. You've never seen us lose no debate or battle. Never. And you never will. Since 1969, we've been smoking cats. I'm damn near like my gun is like, let me put my gun away. I don't even need my gun no more. We just go with the fisticuffs spiritually. It got so easy, it's just like, damn. The Lord turned men into champions, and then y'all become the fanboys. When it would just make more sense to just come and join us. And then we'll teach you how to not be a sucker. And you're just going to have to come in here and do what Commander General Hanna did. Commander General Hanna used to be the man to go get the chicken for the 7 heads. He used to go and get the liquor. He used to go and get everything. And then he was sitting there soaking up the nutrients and the minerals and the vitamins scripturally. And he held on to it. And then he rose up to be the commander general. He didn't ask for it. They looked at all the men, evaluated them, and said, okay, this Benjamite right here, Johanna, is the man. All right, let's just pass the school down to him. We getting older in age. Let's just sit back and just watch over the brothers and let Commander General Johanna do this. That's all. He didn't ask for it. The men who was asking for it and wanted the power, they didn't get it. It's the man who don't want it that usually gets it, because he knows what the job entails. Let's keep reading.
Calm. How much more shall they call them of his household?
Right. What how this broke down to you. You see what I'm saying? That was the whole point. Read.
Verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be
revealed.
Revealed.
Because I know you thought that these men that serve God, they really don't. It's going to come out that they taking Rod up the butt. It's going to come out that they're really gay. It is. Watch, you're going to see the scandal of the IUIC. It's going to come out. As soon as Esau done with them, it's going to come out. That's why they signing them NDAs. You're going to see Bubble Eye Blackfish. He's going to have his scandals. Every fake Israelite group, every fake Christian church, and they all have scandals that's coming out. Even your rappers. That's right. They got the scandals too. P. Diddy like to have semen on his nipples. That's what he likes. And you looked up to him. That's throw it worthy. That's barfable. And that's unclean. It's going to happen. Nothing that they do in the dark is going to remain in the dark. The Lord is about to show you that. Read.
And hide, that shall not be known.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 27. What I tell you in darkness, that spake ye.
That it's written like that. It's what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light. Meaning, Christ was teaching these brothers stuff, just them. Only them. It was darkness because nobody else was around. Nobody seen or heard what they was being taught. But he said that I teach you in darkness, go teach it in light. Go teach what I'm teaching y'all, go out there and teach it. It's what the 7 heads did with the brothers that Commander Johanna was in class with, sitting in them wooden chairs in 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street. This is what it was happening. The 7 heads was teaching these brothers. This was before Nate. All right. He was teaching these brothers, and it was about as many brothers in there as y'all. Many sisters in here as you. He was teaching them, raising them up, getting them raised to sharp. And then they sent them brothers out to the streets out and told them everything that we taught y'all in here, go in the streets and do it. Commander General Johanna was a part of the wave of cats that took over with this, man. You think Captain Tazaryak is something? Brother, you can't even get Captain Tazaryak. You can't get past Captain Tazaryak. You want to go talk to a general? It don't move like that. These generals are the baddest and been doing it since the 90s. Huh? Commander Johanna been doing this since the 80s. So the things that we're doing, they already did. The world just ain't see them do it because the internet wasn't out there. See what I'm saying? It would have been the same thing, except there were no fake Israelite groups then. It was only the ISUPK. That was it. It was nothing. That was it. It wasn't no. It was tens of thousands of people in the UPK. Well, Commander Johanna was out there in the streets cutting people. General, it was other generals. Yashar one. Y'all ever seen videos of him in the 90s? Used to wear them red jackets or the jackets with the fringes. He was a powerhouse. Huh? General Ariala, powerhouse. Even Tazadakia was a powerhouse. Huh? You see what I'm saying? These cats was out there doing work, and Nate was an officer of 50. He wasn't even the top cat. He was the cat that was a Gadite. So he claims they used to wear the choker. You understand? Oh, yeah, sis ain't never seen these pictures. He used to wear the choker in the purple garments. Oh, he loved purple. Purple, purple, purple. He's too Urkel for me. Fucked up purple for me. Nah, but listen, real talk. And he loved purple because Prince was his idol. Yeah, the man who was walking on stage with his booty meat out. Prince. Purple rain, purple rain. So you could probably see Nate in the house when ain't nobody looking, running, trying to be like Prince. That was his favorite man. Whole time he was an undercover cop. Go and tell, bro. Came in here and caused a split. Ain't that bad? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work, huh? And the UPK still stands and will always stand. In the end, there will only be one West. It's a fact. Because what was laid down here, everybody wants to do. Why don't just come in here and do it? Read.
Colonel Khan. That speak ye in life. And what ye hear in the ear, Slaki, what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetop.
There's a time when you got to go out there and just teach. Read.
Verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
Listen, that's how we are. That's our spirit when we hit the streets. That's why when people see us, they be like, damn, y'all ain't scared of nothing. Because we really live these scriptures. No, we're not afraid of anything except the Father. That's why it's in our chants. When we throw up the Rise Israel, who do we fear? The Father we fear. That's it. Ain't nothing else. Not a man, not a gun, not a knife, not a sword, none of it. If this is the day I'm going to die, let the Lord be the one who sent me. That's it. We know we coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be mercy. You see what I'm saying? Read.
Come. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
And that's Christ. Christ has the key to hell and death. Not only, you know, listen, I don't even got to say it too much because right now it's a lot of people who are in hell with destroyed. They're destroyed. They out of there. Their reputation is shot. And when they die, it's going to be their reputation. Let me tell you something. We're already in hell, but then when you die and then your reputation is hell, it's just it. Imagine the children of people who are child abusers, right? Sexual child abusers. And they had kids, right? Like, I'm going to use a devil, for example. John Wayne Gacy. He had kids, right? If I ain't mistaken, he didn't have kids. Thinking about somebody else. What's that other cat? Man, it's another cat. He had kids. I'll remember in a minute. But he had kids, and he was living a double life, and he was unaliving people. And brother, his kids got to live with that forever. You're the kid. You're the child of this serial killer. R. Kelly has children. And when you're a child of R. Kelly, people look at you, oh, yeah, that's R. Kelly kid. You see what I'm saying? You got to live with that. Michael Jackson. Well, that man has kids. Canaya looked up at me like, oh, don't get me started. That is not his kids. You know, but y'all understand, right? The drug dealer, the one that terrorized the hood. When he have kids and he get unalived, people are going to hold you accountable for that. When you die, you inherit your father's. When your father's dead, when he dies, you inherit his debt. You also inherit his reputation. Be careful what you do when you live here, because when you dead, your children got to live in the same world that you messed up, with the same reputation that you messed up. You just die again. You're in hell. You're famed. You're defamed, and your legacy is done, shot. It's going to take about 4 or 5 generations for people to forget who you was and when your kids and where your offspring were. And then they're going to have to build another name for themselves. Read.
Come, verse 29. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing?
Go ahead.
And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father. Verse 30. But the very hairs, but the very, is it hairs?
It's hairs.
But the very hairs of your head are all numbered.
Y'all, for the record, Kananya can read. He's just reading in the old 1611. So his U's are V's. His V's are U's and stuff like that. So don't do my brother like that, all right? They like, damn, they can't even read in the UPK. We supposed to go there? Go ahead.
Verse 31. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows.
Read. That's self-explanatory.
Verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven.
Let me tell you something. Only people that confess Christ before men are us. Some people say you can't have multiple wives. That's not confessing Christ. Christ said in his book, the whole volume is written of me. This, everything in the Old Testament to the New, you're allowed to have multiple wives. Why are y'all saying that you can't? Then you're not confessing Christ totally. Why? Because you're afraid what people are going to say about you. Then you're not confessing Christ. Other fake doctrines, Christ never said that you can sexually abuse little girls at the age of 9 just because they got their flower. Christ never said that, but people do. They teach it. So, I mean, what you want me to tell you? You're not confessing Christ. Confessing something else. Read.
Verse 33. But whosoever shall deny me before men.
That's how you deny him before men. Y'all teach that a man can have multiple wives? No, we don't teach that. No, we don't teach that, brother. We just say that we snitch. Go ahead.
Him will I also deny before my Father, which is in heaven.
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry about it. They don't have to even worry about it. It's going to happen. Now, imagine you being unalive and your soul being brought up before the Most High to be judged. And the Lord say, Christ, ain't this the cat that I saw him out there doing some things, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Christ going to be like, I don't know that nigga. I don't know, cuz. I don't know that nigga. He was on the corner speaking. Is he not? You know, nah, I don't know him. That's worse. That sucks. Now your spirit can't remember it, but in the spirit of the Lord, I can see it happening. Here you all thought you were serving the Lord. Your entire, oh, I know I'm an Israelite now. I'm awake. Here you are thinking you were serving the Lord, but you teaching things that Christ never did. And you denied Christ because you teaching the wrong things and you standing on the wrong things. If you're an Israelite group and you do not have brotherhood in there, which none of them do, that's why you always fall. When all of the things you could have done, you could have made them count by coming in the UPK and making it happen, but you didn't. So when you get up there and they be like, yeah, I don't know him. All right, send him back out there. Now you're born with one leg and one eye with the palsy. Don't ask why. Don't look up in heaven and be like, why? That's why. Just know for sure that's why. And then maybe somebody in the UPK will touch you and say, stand up. And it happens. Bam, that's a humbling thing. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on the earth.
See, on earth, it says on earth.
Oh, so think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Because again, the common misconception is that Christ is all about peace and love and happiness, but he's not. Read, what is he about?
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
He came for war. He wants to fight. That's why he even came here, to fight against Catholicism, to fight against everything. Read.
Verse 35, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
Variance is at odds, right? The Lord came to send you. He wants you to be at odds with the people that love Rome as he pull you out of Rome. Rome being America, Rome being Egypt, Rome being Sodom, Rome being Babylon. America is all of that. And your parents and your friends and your family members are going to love it, and you aren't. And that's going to make y'all at odds. You want to know what I heard somebody say? Oh, they're in a group where when you get in there, man, my brother became an Israelite and we ain't hear from him ever. You're at odds. Why? You know why you ain't hear from them? Because who in here, by a show of hands, can say when you became an Israelite for real, you started putting away American culture? Who can say that? I can. So when the family got together for Christmas, guess who wasn't there? Me. When the day I was born comes along and everybody get to saying happy birthday in my inbox, I ignore them. And then because they do it, I don't say nothing to them for a year. I don't say nothing because I go ahead and tell them I do not celebrate birthdays. If you forget and you say to me happy birthday on my Facebook or in my inbox, or I'm going to forget you or ever alive for a year. Right. Don't do that. That's right. Read.
Come. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Read.
Verse 36, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
That's self-explanatory. We just went over that. Read.
Verse 37, he that loveth.
Now here's the kicker. Read.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Now what does that mean? I know you know. Somebody else raise their hand who may think they know. Nigga, we was troopers together. I know you know. I'm looking for somebody else to do it. Raise their hand. Maybe go ahead.
So it's a new thing out here where they got the questionnaire, the interviewer, they asking people who do you put first in the household, and most people say the kid first, and then their father, and then their significant other or their wife or husband. So that's who is saying that Because they don't even put the Lord into. They don't even. They think that the Lord is just there. They don't have to acknowledge it. Acknowledge Him. So, is that who the Lord is talking about? Those type of people.
This love is talking about loyalty. You understand? If you're more loyal to what your parents raised you to be, and you're not loyal to what Christ is telling you you should be, then you're not worthy of Christ. Because Christ might tell you that, yes, your parents have always raised you to celebrate your birthday and acknowledge that. And then once you come into the truth, you know that birthdays is unlawful. But my parents have raised me like this, and I don't want to have problems with my parents. Christ will understand. No, he won't. No, he will not. You knew that birthday was unlawful. So you know what most people do? Oh, I'm going to wait a week, and then I'm going to go over there, get them something, and say, hey, there you go. You thought you avoided it? No. You gave them that in the spirit of happy birthday. Christ is not a dummy. You thought you was wise? I'm going to just do it the day after. Oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. Just on the day after, you know what I'm saying? Then they open up their gifts. Nigga, you're not as wise as you think you are. The Lord sees you, and you're not worthy of Christ. You're just not. Because you're more loyal to what your parents taught you how to do than what God is saying you should do in His Bible. You're not worthy of Christ. That's what this is talking about. It's not saying that you shouldn't love your parents. And what is love? To keep the law, statutes, and commandments and do them and teach men so. So, of course, if you're not going to sin against your parents, but if the time comes, what they say, I only do 4th of July for the kids. I only do Christmas for the kids. Okay, well, if you're more loyal to what your kids want to do, some badass, never get good grades, clowning in the classroom, stealing all your damn snacks and cakes at home, and you always got it. Okay, so that's who you're going to forsake Christ for? You're not worthy of Christ. Fuck them kids when they come to Christ. I'm just keeping 100 with you. I just got to keep it funky. To hell with them kids, to hell with your wife, to hell with your mama and your father, your auntie, your uncles, your sister-in-law, and your mother-in-law. All of them don't come before Christ. And this is what we mean when we say that. So when I look my wife in the eyes and I tell her straight to her face, baby, I love you, but you do not come before Christ. I love the Lord more than you. I love the Lord more than myself. Why? Because I'm forsaking the things that my flesh want to do and put above the Lord. So obviously I love the Lord more than me. You think I don't want to go out here and smoke people for doing stupid stuff? I do. I want to. And it'd be demons on me like, hey, slap. When I was young, I would just did it. Damn, why you slap me, cuz? Just cuz. So what? What you want to do about it? Slap you just because I wanted to. Oh, I'll be killing niggas to be, yeah, that's how you feel. Handle that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm finna go get something for you. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, let me not incriminate myself. So, you're going to have to be able to choose, and you're the one who makes the choice. It was laid out in front of you. Either you love me more than your father and your mother, or you love your mother and father more than me. Go ahead, read. And if you do, you're not worthy of Him. Read.
Come. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
I do the Christmas for my kids, man. My kids. All right, well, then you're not worthy. Read.
Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followed after me is not worthy of me.
What is his cross? Sister, I'm going to ask you. He that taketh not his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. What is that cross Christ is talking about here?
Okay, I would just like the cross represent like your sinful self, or can I read that again?
Read it again for it, please.
Come. Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
I really don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Just take up, if you don't give up your whole entire self or your flesh, and follow after Christ completely, he's saying he's not worthy.
You're right. You're right. Give her a hand. You're right. I'll try to articulate what the sister's saying. To follow Christ, you have to die. You have to die. I know that sounds crazy, but you got to die. Who had to die? When Christ took up his cross, what did he do? He led his cross to where he was supposed to die. And then he was born again 3 days afterwards. And he was somebody else. But he was the same person, but he was somebody else. You have to do that. You have to take up your cross and die. You have to learn how to die. That's the only way to become somebody new. And what she said is absolutely right. You have to not be the person who you used to be. You have to kill that person. Crucify him in the worst way. When people got on that cross, you were tortured. Remember what happened to Christ? He was whipped. They put a crown of thorns on his head, cut his skull open. He had to walk with that, whipped him, spit on him, stoned him as he walking with a heavy ass cross on it. Got to a place where they was laughing about him, stripped him naked to his underwear, put him up on a cross, nailed him. It was painful. And it happened in front of everybody who he loved. And then they strung him up. He died of asphyxiation. You know what that means? He suffocated off his own blood. Then they stuck him. Before they did that, they gave him vinegar. He said, damn, I just want some water. I'm so thirsty. They gave him vinegar. So he had to deal with people like that too. Then when he gave up the spirit to the Lord, man, they stuck him in his rib. In case he's not dead, this is the final blow. Hit him in his rib. Between the second and third rib, if I stab you with a spear, which is this long, between your second and third rib, what am I hitting? Yes, I'm puncturing your heart. This is the death blow. All of that, it was gruesome. If you're not willing to do that in front of people and become somebody else, it's going to hurt. This is what Christ is telling you. Becoming a new person, you have to kill the old person, and it's going to hurt. You're going to lose your family. You're going to lose your friends. You might lose your job. You might lose your girlfriend. First thing a nigga lose when he come in the truth is who? Oh, you losing that bitch. She got to go. Because in order for you to die, unless she down hard with you and she willing to die with you, brother, you lost her to the streets. With the sisters, the first thing you're going to lose is your best friend. You was your best friend? Your mama. Your mama, your best friend. She don't agree with none of that you saying. Girl, what? You finna be with a man who can have what? Multiple what? You stupid. And it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. Ouch. Yeah, it's that whip. They're going to hit you with them whips. You're in a cult. That's that whip. You understand? You don't celebrate Christmas? You're in a cult. 4th of July, you don't want to be with us because you want to be with the cult members? Don't come around here no more with that ISUPK stuff. Damn, that's how you feel? I changed my life. I'm not a scumbag no more. I don't lie to you anymore. I wouldn't fight you anymore. I definitely wouldn't sell you drugs. I'm not going to steal from you. I'm not robbing people. I don't eat the bad food that I used to eat no more. I'm healthier because of that. And you don't want me to come around? That's crazy work. That hurts. For the people that you knew your entire life and grew to love, for you to become a better person, they hate you for it. Brother, that hurts. And me, as a grown man, when I experienced it, it hurt. Because my family was the GDs. Yeah, people in my family GDs. My mama, my uncles, my cousins, all of them, my brothers, all GDs. My homeboys, my friends, all of them. When I came into the truth, the GDs that I used to run with in Portland, you know what they did? Pull guns out on me. Put them in my face, and said, I can't trust a nigga that don't eat pork. That's what they said to me. I'm not making it up, You understand? I would go around them, still trying to, talk to them. Hey, man, you see me, I change. Man, that smoker, you lying. Huh, watch, he gonna take the blunt. I don't take it. I don't want that. As a matter of fact, niggas who smoke weed, to me, you look like you sucking dick. Excuse my vulgarity. But that's what you look like. You sucking on it. He just sucked on it. You just sucked on it. You just sucked on it. Oh, yeah, y'all boys gay up in here. What do you want me to tell you? That's how I am. Don't believe me? Lamont was there. I told him, you eating pork? You an idiot. Oh, what? What? Can't trust a nigga who don't eat pork. Lamont was right there. He saw it in my face. They already wanted to blow my head off because I left the game. You understand? Real. I was ready to, okay, what's up? Go ahead. I'm going to feel a little, and then I'm gone. All right, shalom. Make it easy for me. I already came in the truth. Handle it. Otherwise, get that out of my face before I make you eat it. So that hurts. The people that you loved turn their back on you, that hurts. And you got to kill yourself. You got to walk into that cross like Christ did. Welcome it. All right, cool. I feel you. Read.
Verse 39. Mm-hmm. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
Yeah, you thought that coming into the truth, you found this new life, that you weren't going to lose the old one. It's got to go. If you find life, when you came into the truth, you found life. The thing that makes you go. This right here is on a whole different level. And I tell people I run into all the time, if you knew what I knew, then you'd really be alive. But you got to lose the life that you love now. You got to lose that. Die that. You got to kill that off and bury it 20 feet below and never visit the grave site. That's right. You just got to kill it off and just leave. And that's how you become somebody else. So when you find your life, you lost the one that you had. Unless you go dig that up. And you know how much it takes for you to dig up 20 feet of dirt? You intentionally went back to dig that up so you can be the same person. You want to just see who you were? Stupidity. Bury, leave. Don't go back. Read.
And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. For my sake.
Shall what?
Shall find it.
Brother, that's what you did in here. Sister, that's what you're doing in here. You lost your life so that you can find real life. What is life? The Bible say that the life is the laws, statutes, and commandments that Moses gave to you via the angel of the Lord. Christ came in here and gave you more. The prophets gave you more. People be like, "Damn, you can't keep 600 plus laws." Of course you can. All of them don't apply to you. You think the law that says that a woman being on her flower has to be separated from the congregation applies to me? I don't get flowers. You understand? I don't get on my period. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're saying. Part of it is the food you eat.
Yeah, for sure. The food you eat, that applies to everybody though. But a farmer, if I'm not a farmer or a merchant, the laws of a merchant in Leviticus don't apply to me. I'm not a merchant. I'm a servant. I work for the merchant. That don't apply to me. People don't even understand. The law of the Sabbath on what you're supposed to do and what you can't do on the Sabbath was made for the person who owns the business. I can't make you come to work on a Sabbath day if I own the business. That's made for the business owner, so that he don't take advantage of the people that have to slave for him or be a servant for him or employee for him, just so his pockets get fatter. Now I'm making you sin against the Lord, so my pockets can get fatter. Now I'm doing my own pleasure. Fake Israelite groups think that, oh, doing your own pleasure is having sex on the Sabbath day. That's not it. It's talking about, as a merchant, what would bring you pleasure if you can make money 24/7? Look at America. That's what America is about. Making money 24/7, and they don't give you rest. So you being in America, you're a slave. You got to slave on a Sabbath day, then you have to slave on a Sabbath day. If not, guess what? Go find you a business, raise it from the bottom up, and then now you can make sure that Israelites who work for you don't have to work on a Sabbath day. That's what you do. But until then, you're a slave. Don't ever forget it. So how do you do well on a Sabbath day? You go to your slave, you give them what they need, because the moment you quit your job or your slave because of the Sabbath day, like stupid, dumb, unlearned Israelites do, then your children don't eat. Your house is cold now. Winter is coming. Oh, you're a stupid idiot if you think that, winter coming and now, it says don't kindle a fire, so you can't turn the heat on. And with their logic, fake Israelites say, well, it says you can't kindle a fire on the Sabbath day. So there's a day of the week in the wintertime that your kids have to suffer because you're an idiot, because you hate them, because you don't understand the law. Stupid. There are people who were made to kindle fire. It was a slave to kindle the fire. Remember, there was no heat back then. They had to do it for the rich man. In every fireplace and every furnace that he had to chop the wood, and you had to go light the fire for the castle to be this, that, and the third. If that was your slavery, you don't have to do that. He got to do it himself. He got to kindle his own fire so that his house can be good on the Sabbath. It's so much. You see what I'm saying, that we don't understand because we don't know the Bible. Read.
Verse 40. He that receiveth you receiveth me.
Mm-hmm.
And he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me.
Yes. I don't have to break that down for you, do I? Go ahead.
Verse 41. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward.
What does that mean? He that receives a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. What does that mean? Go ahead.
Is that kind of akin to well, I don't want to draw it all the way back to Abraham, he that blesses him, just to paraphrase, the same shall be blessed. But brothers that are out there doing the Lord's work in the name of our King, in the same style as our brothers and the brothers before us, those that would aid us in our endeavors would also be blessed.
Look at it like this. Yes, but let me break it down for you. Go ahead.
If I could, my mom. Okay, I'm thinking, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking about like when Elijah was out, and it was a sister that she had a son, which is her son, and she had 1 meal left, and she received Elijah into her house, and she gave that last meal to Elijah, and then the Lord just blessed her and his son.
You're kind of on to it, but let's put it today in today's term. In the name of a prophet, what does that mean? First, let's understand that. In the name of a prophet. What does that mean? Go ahead.
So is that saying, like, in today's term, if somebody say on behalf of Commander General Hunter, it's a lot.
No thing. It's right there in front of you. The sister looked like she wanted to try to answer. You want to try it? Go ahead, sis.
I'm gonna think like, okay, in the name of a prophet, so you have a prophet, like, you guys are supposed to be bright prophets, right?
We are the only prophets on the earth.
Okay, so you come in their name, you come in like, okay, or just, okay, I'll say, Jeremiah, in the name of Jeremiah, I'm coming in his name. And so, in speaking what he taught, and because I did that, I would be blessed through him, or blessed from the Most High, because I was respecting the prophet,
Right.
and I would get the reward of a prophet.
Yes. Yes. But let me give her a hand first of all, because it ain't hard to. It takes some courage, especially for a sister to want to try to take a shot or a crack at an answer. So, but the answer is right. So now I'm gonna articulate it in a different way so you can understand. The name in the name of the prophet or a prophet is in his reputation. You understand? So Commander General Hunter has a reputation of serving Christ. The way that the scriptures say that you should serve Christ. There's no other man on this earth that does that and raises up men to do that. So you know, if a man in the UPK is walking down the street, it's a difference between a man in another group. It's a difference between a man and the Black Panthers. It's a difference between a man and the Islam. It's a whole nother ball game because you know what his reputation is about. He raised up men in his reputation. So if you will receive me as a prophet, then that means you understand what type of prophet Commander General Hunter is. His reputation is the same reputation of Yahushua, our king. And those who accepted Yahushua had to be some hardcore niggas. Just think about it. The character of Christ was absolutely hardcore, austere, unforgiving, just really masculine. The way he spoke, the way he walked, the way he talked. Let's just get that soft-spoken voice off of Christ, because what you saw on TV. Get that little spirit off of Christ real quick. Just think about a man like Commander General Hunter, who's General Mahayim. He's a Judite for sure. Same tribe as Christ. Same type of spirit, but austere as hell. But one of the brothers, if you can accept General Mahayim, then you can accept Christ. That's the reputation of Christ. I'm telling you straight up. And listen, when I think what would Christ most likely look like when he get here on earth, his demeanor and everything like that, it would be like General Mahayim. Real talk. Now, if you look at General Mahayim and say, oh, you that nigga that followed General Mahayim and you move just like him, and you don't accept me because of that, oh, Lord be with you. You ain't gonna receive a prophet's reward. What's a prophet's reward? The kingdom of heaven, rulership on earth. That's a prophet's reward. What you think we was doing this because we just nice people? Hell no. I'm a prophet that wants power. I want rulership on the earth. I want 1,000 wives, and I want 12,000 children, and I want a province. I want a crown that I earned, and that everybody on earth saw Christ put on my head, right next to my brothers that I went to camp with. You understand? I want to see the 12 disciples sitting and judging the 12 gates in the kingdom of heaven. I want to see it all. I want to see when they, I want all of that. I want the prophet's reward. I want that thing. Here's the prophet's reward. You ready? When everybody will be like, oh, y'all believe in a spooky God. Y'all believe that Jesus Christ and the angels going to crack the sky? And we say, absolutely. You know what they said to Noah? You believe that a flood is coming, so you're building a boat? He said, absolutely. Their faces was priceless when it actually happened. Well, I want to see the face. I want to see the look on everybody who thought we were stupid when Christ and the angels cracked the sky. And I'm going to look at them and I'm going to be like, you thought it wasn't going to happen. See, I really believe in Christ. I really do. I really believe in this book. And I believe Christ is coming back with them 200 million angels out. I believe it. I'm not thinking that I might not be. Like, see, brothers in the school before the split happened, before 2000, they believed that Christ was coming back in 2000. And when he didn't come back in the year 2000, they wasn't scared no more. So they left. Some of them went off to become Method Man. Some of them went off to become Red Man and Nas and Killer Priest and, the Wu-Tang Clan. Some of them went off to become Boys to Men. They was all in the ISUPK. They was all, and they all were here. But when Christ didn't come back in the year 2000, let's go smoke weed and have sex with all the women and get high and party and bullshit and party. Yeah, live life, because Christ ain't coming back. I don't believe that anymore. Well, I'm here after the year 2000, and I believe Christ can come back at any moment. I'm absolutely afraid. Afraid to be caught with my pants down. You understand? To be caught naked. When Christ comes back, I don't want to be caught naked. I want to be caught fully clothed in the laws and the reputation of our King. So when he come back, he's going to be like, oh, it's some niggas I want to kill, but you're not one of them, brother. Congratulations. Because this angel right here was about to slice you into 1,000 bits slowly. I don't want to be that cat. And that's what I believe. I believe Christ is coming. Now, if you don't, fine. You don't get the reward. But people going to call you when they crack the sky and be like, man, you was right the whole time. I believe now. Where y'all at? And I'm going to say, we about to, I'm on a chariot. I'm surprised this cell phone still work. I'm in the chariot. Where are you at? I'm in Alabama. Where you at? I'm in LA. Why you sound so gloomy? Ain't this what you wanted? I thought that's what you wanted. Just don't worry about it. It's going to be quick. It's going to be painless. I'll see you in the kingdom. Maybe in 500 years if the Lord decide that it's ready for you to come out here. But now, it pains me to have to know that you're about to lose your goddamn life because you thought that I was a fool. But I wasn't. And the prophet's reward is that. Being saved by the very man who everybody hated you for being like. That's the prophet's reward. Never having, I pray I don't ever have to taste death. I pray that Christ and the angels come back and accept me into the chariots. I pray that I can work hard enough to get into them chariots. But if we ain't getting on the chariots, ain't nobody getting on the chariots. You can hang that up. We are the last sanctuary for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And they don't even see it. And if they didn't accept us for moving like General Hyman does, which is how Commander General Yohana does and how Christ does, brother, and the rest of the generals, then guess what? They won't be able to see the prophet's reward. But if they do, they too can be taken up on them chariots. That's the whole point of the scripture. Read. We almost done. One scripture after this, and we done. One verse after this, and we out of here. I know I held y'all, but you know what? This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. This is my absolute favorite verse in Matthew. Straight up. Favorite chapter is Matthew chapter 10. This is what made me come into the truth and stay in here. This is what I read when I start getting weak. This is what I read when I start forgetting my foundation in the Bible, my foundation in the school, my foundation as a prophet. And I start forgetting sometimes when life starts wailing at you. At least I know, go back to the roots. This is my roots in the UPK. These are the type of scriptures that I heard Captain MILWAUKEE breaking down for Philly. See, a lot of people didn't even know Cap was in Philly. That's how far we done took this. You see, and we going further. Read.
Come. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward.
It's the same thing. You understand? Read verse 42.
Verse 42. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water.
What kind of water?
A cup of cold water.
Forget what they be talking about. You shouldn't drink cold water. Back then, that was refreshing to have. A cup of cold water. I mean, not everybody had dry ice. You know, they think that back in the days when Christ was living, that there was no technology. Then you must not watch the history channels that I watched, the documentaries that I watch about Rome. They had continuously running water. They had battery-powered things. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they had lights, lanterns. It was insane. They was really doing this. They had lights in their house. Damn, really? Yes, they did. They had toilets, you understand, that flushed down into the sewage and all of that. These people weren't primeval. They wouldn't, cavemen. Go ahead, you want to say something?
Con, sir, Salaki. The reason I believe that they bring this stuff out, I'm trying to make it seem new, so it will seem like nothing. I mean, this is new, so there is nothing new under the sun.
Right.
But it's not, because all this really been here before.
Right. So they want to go against the Bible. They want to make it seem like nobody ever thought about going into space before. They thought about it. They probably tried it and all that. Who knows? I mean, you look at the Mayans, they in, ships that look like they was in outer space, but I'm gonna tell you right now, they probably was under the water. Those ships were probably for under the water. You know what I'm saying? White people like, oh, see, they was in UFOs. What if that was aquatic? You know what I'm saying? They dived. Look, they dove under the water, brother, for things that it's hard to get now. Pearls and, purple. The shells that make the shells that make purple. I bet IUIC wouldn't be wearing no purple if it was back then. Talking about some purple rain, you'd be in black and brown and the basket weave looking type of color. That's what you be wearing. Potato sack. That's how it is. You ain't wearing that. You know how hard that would come by. Now you wear artificial purple that was made by something artificial dye that people used in chemistry to make purple and all that. You ain't even wearing an expensive purple. Nevertheless, cold water. If you can give me cold, it takes work to give me cold water. You could just give me water, that's fine. But to give me a drink of cold water, you're soothing my soul when you give me. People take cold water for granted because we got so much cold water. If the electrical grid was to be wiped out now, you wouldn't know what cold water is. You'd be happy to receive a glass of cold water. You'll be waiting for the winter time to come so you can freeze every bottle of water so you can have some cold water. The winter time in here, you ain't getting no cold water because you don't have no dry ice. The elements that make dry ice been here in Christ's time. Hell, they knew how many planets was in the solar system. You understand? They knew that the Earth was round. They knew that the sun was round. They knew all of that. White people only knew that the Earth was round and not flat when they read the Bible. We been knew this. They knew that there was springs underneath the ocean, oceans under the ocean. They knew all this. You see what I'm saying? Like, they knew this. What are we talking about? Go ahead.
Come. A cup of cold water, onely in the name of a disciple.
Oh, the word onely, when you see it in that, it's only.
Oh, so why?
Yeah, so no, it's cool because that's where you get the word only from. Only is really onely.
So
it's the same thing, same meaning, right? Like, there's only one cup right here. There's only one. So when you say I only got one left, you're really saying I only got only left. I only got on left. That's it. Onely is on. Onely is one. Only. I found that out because I read the Bible in that Old English. New English comes from Old English. So you'll see stuff like that. It's just gems. You know what I'm saying? Just little gems. Go ahead.
Come. In the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward.
Yeah. I need to break that down for y'all, or does that make plain sense? All right. It has been an honor and a privilege to teach this class. That concludes the water for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? That concludes Matthew chapter 10. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown. ISUPK under Commander Junior Hunter since 1969, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. This has been a One West original breakdown and approved. Tried and tested. This is how you should see Matthew chapter 10 in the Bible, King James Version Bible, 1611. If there are no questions about this chapter in its whole entirety, nothing, great. Then I pass the class over to precinct officer. What company house?
Clap it up for the class. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Next week we'll be going into Matthew chapter 11. You'll see who the next heavy hitter is that will be breaking it down. Gonna give a courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Madam Shabbat. Like Almighty. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat. Almighty. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yamatah. Hands down, saw, face the sister. Sister Almighty, which means to stand. Give a courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Shema Al Atha Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Yamatah, class dismissed.